nostalgic. Welcome to the show.
Hey. How are you guys doing, man? Woo! It's wonderful Wednesday. Hope you guys are well. Yes. Crazy. I told you guys, Liverpool is not going to sign anybody. Marcel Sabitzer to Manchester United. And then you got Zealand and Ben starting rumors on Twitter just to see. It was hilarious, man, after a while, because the betting odds actually went down because of the Twitter rumors. So it's crazy. Like, James Ward-Prowse is going to Southampton. The day that happens, right? Man, you might as well call me the Pope. If that ever happens, James Ward-Prowse is not going to leave Southampton. He lives and dies at Southampton. He's a Saints boy through and through. That's never happening, man. Hey, Adio, how are you? Welcome to the stream. All right, guys. Without further ado, yes, this is the show we like to call Bring Your Tactics, a chance for you to bring in your tactics. And of course, we play with them. It's not critique. I'm not going to say your tactics is terrible. We're just going to play with it. Maybe come up with some different strategies for your tactic, because as we all know, sometimes when we play the game of Football Manager, changing the mentality is something nobody wants to do. Or maybe you heard the curse, right? Oh my God, you're winning by 3-0. Why do you not change your mentality for? You're going to lose. So on this show, we do things a bit differently. We do changes. We see what kind of little tweaks we can make to the system. So yes, and we're doing it with our favorite team. I mean, for the week, it's Atletico Madrid. We'll use some different teams the next time around. And we've got a few tactics we want to try out today. Let's go. These were the tactics from last week. We'll try our first tactic. These are my tactics. Okay, we go into BYT. We got 3 tactics here. We got something called 4-2-3-1, the Sherby style. This is interesting. Okay, quick pick. Okay, obviously. Oh, speaking of which, Philippe is leaving Atletico Madrid. He's joining some team in England. Oh, that's a good signing. Yeah, that's a surprise. Philippe is now going to be in England. Oh. Okay, so here we go. Players are here. For a quick pick. Let's go through your tactic first. Wow, okay. More direct, stay wider, tackle harder. Okay, one thing I have to remember, right? See, inside forward, winger, inverted wingers, they're all hard-coded. Right? They are called inverted for a reason, because eventually they are going to invert no matter what you do. So that stay wider is going to make him invert. So he might stay wider in this phase, which is supposed to do. But then when he gets closer to here, he will be closer to that fullback. Right? I've got a video coming up very soon on this. But, so if you want a role to stay wide all the way, it's a winger. Yeah, so this is something to bear in mind. Inside forward. AM on attack with a lot of PIs, more direct, cross less. Why would you worry about cross less often? He's hardly ever going to cross, right? Roll from position, move. Okay, tackle harder, mark tighter. That's a lot, man. And this is a tendency to do something, yeah, because he's got place 1-2s, which is we'll put somebody else here so that we don't see place 1-2s a lot. So put Griezmann there. I think Griezmann doesn't have that. I doubt he has that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, then we got inside forward, Carrasco, stay wider, tackle harder. Why is this different and why is this different? Okay, maybe you just want direct passes. Here, mark tighter, okay. Then you got Volante with tackle harder, tackle harder, tackle harder, tackle harder, tackle harder, tackle harder. Okay, no tackle harder there. I was expecting to see tackle harder. CD, Te Fioris, tackle harder, okay. Tackle harder, tackle harder. Tackle harder. The whole team is tackling harder except for this guy. Okay, maybe you have a strategy for this. Okay, so this is custom control. You've got work ball into box, focus play to the middle, play our defense, shorter tempo. I won't say a lot of wall passes, but generally you'll be favoring wall passes. Players will be closer together. Running a defense, be more expressive. This is just, at higher mentalities, players also have more creative freedom, but this is just a bit more, okay, you can expect a bit more disorganization when you're coming back, especially on higher mentalities. So sometimes you might see players that are not in their positions, right, when they come back. So this could happen when you do be more expressive. Take short keys, distribute center back, slow pace down. slightly higher tempo. So the whole team is told to move up very quickly, but the keeper is told to take your time to do it. Seems a bit strange. But never mind. Prevent shot goalkeeper distribution with the trap outside. So, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to remove all these clear. Bang. Okay. I'm not touching them, right? Okay. Because I am not a fan of trap outside. This trap instructions, never been a fan of this. Okay, wing back, but it can work. I'm not saying it's a bad instruction. I say it can still work, but I've never needed to use it in FM23. Not even once. I never, even under the direst of circumstances, I've never had to click that. For me, the fewer instructions I give my players, the happier I am. Because you give them fewer instructions. I am that kind of person. So we got Hamoso. We don't want him, right? He's gonna have issues, man. He's not the. We get Philippe here. Can Philippe be a ball-playing defender? I mean, he's got first touch. He's got some dribbling. Yeah, this is enough, right? He should be able to do the job. We got Savic. Okay, jumping reach 13 again. Not exactly what we want to see. I wish we could. Okay, never mind. We don't want to tire our place. Okay, we'll get Saul in. We got Griezmann is not 100%. João Felix can't play. Lema, we'll ask Lema to play here then. All right, so Lema is not exactly. Okay, he can play this position. So what we got here? Okay, all right. Gets into opposition area. You'll find players with finishing and good finishing off the ball. You can teach them straight. Now, what is it? It's just basically players who like to score goals, right? Gets into opposition area. Cuts inside, he runs the ball often because he's got good dribbling. Okay, all right. Okay, we'll try this out. Overall, there's a lot of these guys are attacking, so there's going to be a fair bit of ball carry you need in this tactic from the wing back. So let's just play and see what happens. Exactly, right, Neil Bathgate. I thought that would be, yeah. I'm of the opinion, right? You have a lot of this tackle harder, right? So why don't you do this? Right, remove all of them, right? I would, okay, never mind. We leave it first. I will explain why. It's actually more effective to use the instruction, right? Because like this, right? This telling the players to stay on feet, right? It's not exactly going to make tackle harder in itself is telling players to go to ground to tackle. Stay on feet tells players to stay on feet. That means don't go to ground. So it's not like this game doesn't have like a zero, like an off switch for going to ground, because players with high aggression could still go to ground, right? So I'm not a big, very attacking tactics. I do tend to use tackle harder sometimes, but yeah, that was a thing in FM22. I've never had to use tackle harder as a PI though this year. But I get its value because you'll see a lot of chaos in the center of midfield with tackle harder. All right, let's go. We're going to watch this on comprehensive. No, man, that's so long. Extended. Okay, we'll do extended. Okay, comprehensive is a bit long. 2D classic. How's that? So we can see how these wingbacks perform, right? We want to see how wingbacks, these guys come inside. Korea is basically a winger. Right? He's generally what we call a winger. So his right foot is very strong, so we can expect him to go down the flanks and do the crosses, right? He likes to beat opponents, runs with ball often, but he's got a right foot. So this player on the right flank, playing as an inside forward, okay, he's gonna play like a winger. What about this guy? He's got a very strong right foot. So okay, on the left side, he is gonna come inside, okay, but this guy is gonna go down the flanks most of the time. Okay, so he's not always gonna play like a what about him? Does he have a left foot? Yeah, he's got a very strong left foot. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna swap these two. Okay. Maybe we can see your roles performing, huh? Wow, this is zoomed in, ultra zoom. Okay, Vallecano, Korea shoots, okay. That's a throw in. Okay, let's see what happens here. Dimitri, okay, D-line is perfect. Yeah, it's good. Philippe brings the ball forward. Ball playing defenders do that. Nah. See this? There's a bet. The players have to have good passing from here, right? See this guy comes in, right? This is the inside forward. Remember what I said earlier? They don't stay wide. So if you're thinking, I want them to stay wide, why they don't stay wide? It's hard coded. It's hard-coded. They're going to be here. You can put stay wide. You can put a sticker to this guy and tie him down here. Break the thing. You break the lock and the padlock and they'll come back here again. Okay, because these roles are hard-coded. Okay, right? They are hard-coded because this guy's going to come in on his left foot and he's going to do this as an inside forward. So if you want that extra width, you're playing a winger role. Right, but wingers also can score goals. Wingers on attack or playing on the opposite the other foot, they will still try and get into the area to score goals. So if you want somebody out wide, like stretching the team for whatever reason, you want them to do that, then yeah, use a winger. So this wing back, remember your width instructions. This width instructions and your focus play to the middle. That is the reason why all the players are doing this. See this? Go back here. Notice the pass from him is going to come inside, right? Right? All the passes are coming inside. So notice just now this guy's passing it inside as well. See, he comes inside. Focus straight to the middle plus with your width. So this is, you're passing it into the center. The general problem with this kind of a tactic is going to be if you meet a three-man midfield like a 4-3-3. Because then that 4-3-3 is going to outnumber your players. Their 3 is going to outnumber these 2. So when they come up here, because this guy is actually holding position, right? So what you need is, that's why I said you need ball carry. You need somebody bringing the ball up for you. Maybe the wing backs that will bring the ball up for you. Maybe you have to ask the center mids to move to the left side a bit more to support play down the flanks as the wing backs get into the area. See what they're doing right now? So they're getting into the area. So in this kind of a tactic, while it's possible to do what you're doing, this role is on attack. So they're all pushing forward. So this Volante doesn't really have a lot of friends except for him. The only person holding his hand is being his good friend is the Volante. In this setup, you need this guy to be a support duty. So he drops and he works with the Volante. Then the 2 of them can release because this guy is on defend duty. Right? So your double pivot, although they do push up, right? They will push up. This guy is going to be isolated. So your attack pattern against a 4-3-3 is going to find problems. Because it's going to struggle. Because the moment he meets a 4-3-3, that 4-3-3 is going to overpower your team, right? Because your wing backs, you're waiting for the wing backs to come up, and you're just telling your team, hey, pass it through the middle, pass it through the middle. But your players in the middle, there's only one. The poor Volante, man. Very, very sad. The Volante is going crazy after that. Can a striker with average to low decisions? So yeah, of course. Poacher stays in the box. Yeah. Strikers usually, I'm more worried about concentration and decision making. I mean, ideally you want them to have good decisions, but I don't know which level you're playing in, but normally I will have priorities. Decision making is not bad, but we only have a player with poor decision making. Sometimes he should pass when he should shoot, right? So that's the problem. The challenge that you'll face. Okay, so first half we've done. So I'm going to change this to an AP or maybe AM support. I'm going to drop him back. More direct, cross less often. I'm going to remove all this. It doesn't need all this, right? Tackle harder, mark tighter. I mean, yeah, that can work, I guess. Move into channels. Okay, all right. Okay. Now I kind of want to open you up a bit more, fairly wide. And instead of doing a focus play to the middle, which is not your strength, I'm going to go focus play down the left and the right. This way, at least focus play down the left. Because here, we can use these players to move the ball up the pitch. The problem is, this is our only good goal scorer, right? I'm going to turn this guy into a support duty because he still holds position as one. Now, remember, this role is an inverted inside forward on attack. What I can do with him, instead of this, I'll play him as a winger on attack. Now, I want him to give me as much width as possible. He's going to stay wide. Right, because he's a winger. All right, got this guy coming in. We got DLP. We got this guy. We got this guy. Okay, so now we've got these roles moving up. Now, if I wanted a natural overlap without having to worry about underlaps and overlaps and all that Mickey Mouse shit, okay, I'll leave this wing back. I'll leave this inside forward. Okay, now this is a complete forward. It's basically a role that it needs a good player, basically. Okay, now if you don't have that kind of a player, I would recommend pressing forward on attack. Advanced forward can also work. Yeah. Complete forwards can work, but they're roaming. I mean, they move from left to right. They hold up the ball, waiting for somebody. You know, it's like, I like this guy just to stay in the box or at least go to the flank to support the play. Somebody else will come in and try and score a goal, that kind of thing. Okay, so we conceded a goal. Yeah, okay. Your trap inside, trap outside didn't work, right? I'm not a big fan of trap inside, trap outside. You know why? Okay, I'll tell you why your trap is a very bad idea. Attack duty, attack duty. But you're still telling them trap here. Who's trapping them? Only one player. So I'm going to remove this completely. Okay, I'm going to come inside here. Instead of a trap, I'm just going to tell him, opposition player, this guy, play down the flanks. Don't pass it to these two. I force him to dribble. Okay, so we do left. Force him to dribble. Do right. Okay, this player. We're not gonna do. I mean, you already white the living daylights out of these players, so I'm not gonna do it. So right cross, left cross. Okay, so we're gonna just tell them to cross the ball. Okay. So the problem right now is you don't have enough carry in your tactic. Okay, so this guy's not coming out the pitch. So my advice is getting some carry in your pitch, right? So okay, we're gonna change a few things right now. Okay, so we got a lot of yellow cards already. We have to start doing things. This guy is a winger on support. This guy should okay, this is DLP, this is Volante. Okay, I'll tell you what, we'll swap this guy. We'll turn this guy. I need combinations right now to work. Okay, the problem right now is that we got Volante carries the ball up. We got this guy trying to create something from a very deeper position, but you're playing such a high press, high defensive line, asking your players to drop off more. I'm just going to squeeze the space, right? It's already deep formation. We might as well just step up more. Okay, DLP, Volante. The problem is if we want to create goals, right? We want this guy to get in there and at least be a second goal scorer. So what we'll do is we'll play the DLP here instead of the left, and we'll put the Volante here. All right, now the Volante can go up, but we just ask him to be a winger on support. Okay. So now he's staying wide. Volante will work with this guy, right? So we have a player who's giving us width. You can actually play this as a complete wing back or even an inverted wing. Complete wing back. Yeah. All right, now run at defense. A lot of people are running, so we'll just dribble less. There's no real slightly higher tempo is not helping your cause, no. Yeah, because you're asking the players to move the ball up very quickly. So we'll just drop the tempo down. Okay. Slow the pace. Now I'm going to remove this because this is you got high tempo and then you're telling your goalkeeper to take its own sweet time to pass the ball. By the time he passes the ball, all the teams have already set back and defend. Complete forward and attack. This is one of the most cop-out roles in the game. I don't like this role very much because it does a lot of things. He does holds up ball, dribble more, take more risks, move to just roam from position. He holds up the ball for other players, right? So let's get somebody who can move left, move right, create some space, put some of the defenders under pressure. So their best role for that is actually pressing forward attack. Okay. This guy's gonna move left, move right, right? So he's gonna that role and maybe even in the advance forward. These roles are pretty good. He becomes a focal point of attacks. So you can choose one of these roles. Now what we now have is a tactic that's got a role moving up and down. Generally when you play this kind of guys, this is not bad. He can actually start from deeper positions. So Saul can move up. Lema will drop deep. Now he's got a left, right? So he's got a left foot. So what will happen is he will use his left foot to play the ball over the top, much like an inverted winger, but he'll do it from a wider position. Okay, so we got Regulian on the left. Okay, we just try this now. I think this will be enough for your tactic. Let's see. Okay, step up more. Okay, all right. Now let's go. Okay, let's try that. Puppy power, unite. Okay, there we go. First build up, Philip. Plays Kondong Bia. You see what has happened? You need carry, These players have to carry the ball. So we already overlapped. We done the focus play on one side. So we got carries happening. And we got movement in our tactic as well. Okay, that was the first time that was before we changed it, right? So now we have changed it. Okay, much better. And we got movement in the final third. See what is such a simple change to your tactic. You get all the dynamic movement that you need from your tactic to go from transition to transition, right? Only problem now, this guy, if you're playing a 4-2-3-1 like this, these two guys, they get the moment they get tired, you start looking for substitutions straight away, you know. These guys are the worst players to get tired, man. If they get tired, you start crying. Okay, Philippe is okay. You get tired all the time. Okay, Yannick Carrasco, he's playing on the left as an inside forward. You see, he comes in. You want this player to have a right foot. Okay, so we look for another player who's got a right foot. Okay, Cunha. Cunha can come on for Carrasco. Okay, and then we got Molina. Molina has no more juice in him. Okay, all right, never mind. We'll see what happens. He's going to give up. Do not play with trap outside. Especially the worst time to play trap outside, right, is when you have like one attack duty and one. I think the trap outside is I hate trap outside. Like I do, very much. It's just like you. It's like an instruction that says it does a bit of angling and tells players to come back and help you defend. Right? It does do that. I mean, it can work sometimes, but I'd rather keep it simple. Okay, we're gonna take this guy, put Rodrigo de Paul here. I mean, he's managed to put one back. But this is how I would play a tactic. Right, so I'll play a winger. You want stay wide. You want to stay wide. So I give you stay wide. Right. You want inside forward kind of player. I give you the same thing. It's exactly the same thing. He's just going to play from these positions. Much better. So you're going to stretch the players. You play inside forward and you tell him to stay wide. Not always going to happen that way. Right. So he's always going to come. He will always invert. There's nothing you can do about it because the role is hard-coded. What you can also get from this kind of movement is because you have a left footer, here's a natural overlap from this guy. This guy's come out, will do a natural overlap. If you really want like an easier overlap, then play him as an inverted winger. He comes in, this guy does a natural overlap. But then this Volante will have to do a lot of hard work, right? So he has to come up the pitch. So you probably will be better served doing defenders like this. Something like that. I mean, this could work, ball playing defender. Only problem is sometimes the ball playing defender comes up and he doesn't get this guy partnering him. Okay, I will try CD on defense, but I'll be willing to change this to ball playing defender eventually. I would know. I mean, my inner me says play ball playing defender here. So you see what has happened? I like that movement from the winger now. You see, because the winger has got a left foot, right? So he comes inside, plays the pass. So he comes from a wider position as well. And the thing I would remove right now from your tactic is this. All this, tackle harder, I will remove. I will remove all this. Yeah, I will remove, sit narrow, you don't. You play wing back, don't ask me to sit narrow. I mean, you want him to sit narrow, you want him to come inside. If you want him to come inside, play as an inverted wing, but even if you play like a setup like this, right, with two DMs, he will come inside, but he won't sit here like an inverted wing back will do, right? So you get the narrow. So if you want, just play this. There are roles that do this. You see, sit narrow, use them instead. But I would remove all these tackle harders from all these players. Right. If you want to, what you do is you go to opposition instructions and designate those players that you want to see tackle harder. Like I do it to the central three here. So that we put as much pressure on them as possible. So it's much more effective using it as an OI than it is to use it as a PI. Because a PI, any Tom, Dick and Harry, they tackle hard. Okay. But as an OI, they target the players. Right. So you can target specific players with the OI. And this is so much more that he starts from a wider position and pulls players away. This is how I would set up your 4-2-3-1. Yeah. 4-2-3-1s are quite fun to play, especially these kind of setups. But your problem was isolation. You got 3-4 attack duties running off like that. And nobody is bringing the ball up. So we struggled. So what I did was I put this guy here because DLP is holding position. He will hold position. He will definitely hold position. So you put the DLP here. You put the Volante here. You play this as a winger. Support, you play this as a wing back, and then you got your attacking pattern already. Because this guy will come up. This guy is a playmaker. This guy is an AP on S. That's it. Now you got this configuration here that's very nice. Okay. And APs, right? They will drop, they'll move here, they'll move there. And then this guy can be an AF. He can be a PF, he can be a poacher. You choose. You know how powerful this role is now. It's like right now, if you play him as an AF, very good against teams that are attacking you, leaving you a lot of space. You meet a team that's sitting back and defending 90 minutes, turn him into a poacher. Then you got this guy attacking unmarked, coming in unmarked. Because this poacher is holding the attention of defenders, and you got this player coming in, dropping atomic bombs on the center of the area. And then you've got another one from deeper areas looking to do the same thing. So you get a lot of movement, and you will score goals coming in from this side. Either this guy, this wingback is going to come this way, this inside forward can come in, yeah, you're going to get goals. So just keep it simple. I mean, you don't need some of these instructions. Like here, your tempo is too high for a 4-2-3. On bottom, maybe I wouldn't do this. You can even go focus play down the left, keeping it simple. Increase your width a bit more. I mean, I would not always give it to them and come back out again. Sometimes you might run into trouble. So with a focus play down the left, what it means is that the midfielders will come to the left side to support this area of the pitch when they're moving the ball up the pitch. So they support this left side. So this will be, and for heaven's sakes, right, don't do this. You can keep this if you want. I mean, I rather have step up more. This is actually a bit better. If you want to do drop off more, experiment with this. You can do this. Yeah, you got double DMs, right? They're quite close. They're quite, if you go step up more like this, my recommendation is play one on cover. Play one on cover. Then it'll be much, much nicer. But you get a better shape like this. Then you get, especially this roll. I mean, you want stay wider. Don't try. I explained. I think I explained it in FM 19. All the way back in FM 19, I was telling people this. I was playing inverted wingback. You guys remember the tactic I made called liquid, right? Liquid was a superb tactic, right? It still works, man. It still works. Okay, inverted wingback, right? DM on support. Now you can play Mazala on attack, or you can play CM on attack. Depends on the attacking pattern that you want, right? Okay. This guy is a winger. This guy is a winger. This guy is like this guy can be an F9, yeah. So he becomes an F9. Okay. So he drops, right? What do you get? You get this guy holding with this guy coming through the middle, right? This guy coming through the middle, right? So you got all these guys holding with, waiting to put one over the top. Right, these guys can also, if you have get into opposition, can also become goal scorers, but they're starting from very wide positions. Why? Because this inverted wingback is coming in here. There's no width. So they stretch the entire team by staying as wide as possible, right? When they stay as wide as possible, who do they give space to? Goal scorer extraordinaire. This guy. This guy comes in. So you can play him as a Mazala, you can play him as a CM on attack. Yeah. I don't play this tactic because it's it's not fun anymore. So this would be fun if you want to try it out. This is liquid. It's still the same. It still plays the same way, right? All you do is I would remove all the tackle harders in the world. Yeah. This guy can be mark tight. You can mark tight with this guy. Can mark tight with this guy. Mark tight. Here you can have tackle harder. You can have this role is not AP. This guy is more likely a box to box. Box to box DM. This guy can be a CM, can be a Mazala, and this guy usually I will tell him to dribble more. Yeah, he dribbles more. He takes the whole team from the middle because you're pulling and pulling, right? So you pull defenders apart. This guy drops, pulling the central defenders. So you create a lot of movement, but you have to play this on a slightly higher tempo, right? And I don't use ball into box, and we do dribble less. Yeah, just remove this and no this, just this. Yeah, so you could still do the same thing here as well. Okay, next tactic. I don't know why I suddenly did that, but it reminded me of that. The reason why I did inverted wingback with winger, right, is because some people say, why don't you use an inside forward? I don't want to use an inside forward. The reason why I refuse to use an inside forward here is this is an inverted wingback, right? He is inverted. He sits in this position. Even when he has the ball, he drifts into the half space. If I use an inside forward, he is going to be next to the fullback because when he inverts, he's very close to the fullback. I don't want that. I want him to be on the touchline. To be on the touchline, you play winger. Right? They stay on the touchline. And so if he stays on the touchline, I get them pulling the players apart. I get all 5 channels and can attack them. Right? So this is what you can do. All right. Next tactic. Tomorrow, the video for inside forward, inverted winger and winger is coming out. Thursday. Yeah, tomorrow. Okay. How are you guys, man? Chat. Sorry, I was like focused. I was so focused on that. Hey, straight away got 4-3-3. How cool. What do you think about transfer deadline day? I never get involved with transfer deadline. I think transfer deadline day is created mainly for the entertainment of Twitter fans, newspapers, and all that. I always laugh during transfer deadline day. I always have jokes with my friends. Do you have any recommendation tactics for underdogs who just got promoted in a match against a very good? Yeah, play a 4-2-4. I will tell you straight away. Play a 4-2-4 with double DM, attack, winger, target man, advance forward. Go for it, man. Put one over the top and score because they all attack you. You level out space. Yeah. 100%. Inverted winger or inside forward. Look, it doesn't matter. Inverted winger. It depends what you want them to do. Right? Inverted wingers are creators. Inside forwards are goal scorers. So what do you want them to do? Yeah. I will never ever play inverted winger with hold position because it's too close. He's too close to the fullback. Why would I want him to hold his position? You cannot hold position, stay wide, right? So he's too close to the fullback. The idea here is if you want him to stay wider, you can't do that. Yeah, that's my recommendation. Of course you can go. I mean, no one says you can't play it that way. I mean, of course you can try it, play it that way, have fun. Right? It's just my suggestion. That's why we're doing the show, right? Is it like, this is my take on it. Okay, so that's it. So there are many ways to skin this cat, man. Or just have fun. I'm just offering you some of my insight. That's all. Good morning, Sinjay. I've sent something over. Might be a wrong one, but it's interesting anyhow. Oh, cool. I'll have a look. Okay. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a defensive 4-3-3. As if the 4-3-3 was not defensive enough with this 3 here. He's gone defensive. Does this mean it's a defensive tactic? No, it just means that wants to take low risk, right? So let's look at his low risk setup. Okay, he's got wing back coming up. This inside forward says, yep, this guy's going to do a natural overlap. You don't have to worry about putting the overlap on him. He's going to come running, charging down the flanks. Inside forward, okay, fine. That can work. Yeah, he will create goals and he will score. Right? Then we got inside forward here. He's attacking the space. You got a poacher there. Very nice. Mazala going this way. Fullback. Okay, fullback. That's all right. Yeah, fullback can work. A bit safe, but yeah, it can work. There's nothing wrong with this combination. In fact, this combination is fine. Play for set pieces makes you, what are you doing? Remove lah. Don't be such a, okay, I cannot remove this. What's the rule of this show? We do not change tactics until the 45th minute mark. Okay? All right, quick pick. So we got Koke, Felix. Felix, can he play as an inside forward? Yes, he can. Can Griezmann play as a inside forward? Yes, he can. Can he be a poacher? Of course he can. Mazala, one of the best in the game. No doubt about it. Witsel can be defender. Ronaldo, Hermoso, Gimenez, and Savic. Okay, problem is we don't have a right back. All the defenders have got very poor jumping reach. This should be fun. Okay, let's see how you think. I doubt if your tactic needs a lot of changes. In before 3 goals from free kicks in the first half. Oh, I know. I don't do. I mean, like, play for set pieces up to you all. I'm just like, I already hate the set piece creator so much. Okay. And when I see people play for set pieces, I'm like, okay, that means you gotta set up your set pieces. Okay, not bad. You see? Good compression in your tactic. Mazala is gonna get to goal scoring positions. Just gotta keep that. That's a very safe thing. Poacher did nice. Griezmann. I think this tactic is potentially a high possession tactic as well. You just have to, you can easily shift the gear and play high up the pitch. Of course, these guys, remember I don't have any OIs. These kind of tactics I heavily rely on OIs. I will have the angle set up. Yeah. Because I want them all to end up being tackled by my 3 players. Yeah. Especially this kind of a setup, right? Okay. In fact, in this tactic, we're playing against this formation, right? Okay. All right. We have to wait until the 45th minute. I can't do anything other time my hands down. Okay. I would rather their wingbacks not be able to pass the ball to their central midfielders. So I will show them, keep them wide. That means the left back is shown to his left foot. Of course, it doesn't always work because sometimes these guys have 2 good feet, right? You see, this is not bad. Fullback on support there. Griezmann inside forward goes, into the area. This guy's going to do a natural overlap. He doesn't. He comes through the middle. Okay, nice. Yeah. Hermoso, Ronaldo, back. Play for set pieces there. Please. Okay. All right. If you like it, you go for it. I'm not the sort to play it. Okay. Goes in. Got it behind you. You consider a goal. I have to keep my hands to myself. I'm not allowed to touch the tactic for the first 45 minutes. That's my rule. This is your tactic playing. Now there's a reason why that happened. So we have to address it. Okay, Savage. Fullback on support would do that. Okay, especially on defensive mental. Hey Chico, how are you? Natural overlap coming from the wing back. So I didn't want to touch it, right? You have a natural overlap happening, right? Wing back on attack with inside forward and support. Natural overlap. You don't have to add it. It will happen. So that with good work. Wing back again. Daljit, hold your hands. Don't change anything. Okay. Nice. Ball playing defender to the poacher. Forgot he was in blue. I was cheering for wrong team. You're cheering for the wrong team. Don't worry. That's 2 goals, right? We're not touching. We're not touching. Whose tactic is this? Are you in chat right now? Whoever this is, are you in chat? It's not a bad tactic. I like it. The only thing I would change is play for set pieces. That's because it's me. There are options with your tactic. One of them is the left flank. Okay. All right. Nice work. There we go. Nice. Dang, this is good. This is good. I like this tactic. I like it. Reminds me of my own lot of 4-3-3s. Catchy-tong, how are you, brother? How do we balance the midfield roles? Like you explain the balance in wide positions. Balancing the midfield roles. Balancing midfield roles is all about control, brother. Control. That's it. Midfield is all about how you control the space, right? Yeah. So let's say sometimes you do Mazala. Sometimes a 4-4-2 diamond, you put Mazala, right? You put DM, right? How are you controlling the space? You're controlling the space by making sure that you have passing options. Your Mazalas go a bit wide. Then in that case, you want somebody who's very, very strong. Then you need a strong role in the center. A DM is probably the best role, right? To keep the center strong, which is the reason why I don't play halfback. You use Mazala. So all you gotta do in this game is understand how the roles move. That's it, right? Once you understand how the roles move, you know the Mazala is going to the half space. You know the other Mazala is going to the half space, right? So it's very obvious that you cannot have somebody who is. You need somebody who's in the center, right? So that's why I'm not a big fan of the halfback with the double Mazala. Okay, time to change tactics. Okay, so what have we got here? We got wingback attack, CD, ball playing defender, stopper. Playing defender, we'll turn you to cover. Yeah, then we'll turn you into wingback on support. Why? Because he's too far away from this guy. So we don't get enough attention when we do the ball up the pitch. Box to box comes up, DM on defend, inside forward is fine. Actually, we don't need this guy. Just put CD on defend. Okay, CD on defend. This guy brings the ball up. Inside forward here, inside forward attacking here. Mazala coming into this position. Okay, I mean, we could do that. Okay. Pass into space, we're not going to use that. Pass into space should never be a default. It should never be a default. Yeah. Okay. Play out a defense. That's fine. We'll ball into box if you're good enough. Slightly more direct, no point. Right? Keep it shorter. You can have a higher tempo as well. Yeah. We'll do dribble less. We want to do a lot of one-touch pass. We want to move the ball up the pitch quite fast. You got a lot of players that can do that. Right? 1, 2, 3. Okay. You move the ball up the pitch quite fast because you got so many triangles in close proximity to each other. Okay. This is fine. Okay, this is fine. All right, we're a goal down. Right? I'm just gonna go to balance mentality so that we're pushing up high up the pitch. Okay. Take short kicks counter. I'm gonna do the counter press, distribute to the goalkeepers. I don't want the goalkeeper to be kicking that all the time. Okay, that's it. Small change. Do you find flat 4-4-2 not getting second ball? No. Second ball all the time. Yeah. I always play my 4-4-2 quite high. Mid block or high up the pitch. Yeah. Right now, for me, the 4-4-2 is my strongest tactic. Yeah. I like 4-4-2 a lot. But like in all things, right? You need the players for it, right? You know, it's just one of those tactics. You need players for it. Oh, shish kebabs. I forgot to do this, right? Opposition instructions. I did everything else but this. Okay, show onto right foot, keep him on the flanks. Show onto left foot, keep him on the flanks. DM, tight mark this guy so they cannot pass to him. Then tackle harder on this guy. Tackle harder on this guy. Tackle harder on this guy. Wrong foot this guy. Wrong foot this guy. That's it. Simple, right? Okay, maybe wrong for this guy. So essentially what I'm doing is I'm going to try and isolate this player. Okay, we've got one striker. One striker is not going to do much good pressing everybody. And then, wait, did I see prevent shot goalkeeper distribution? Yeah. Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, okay, it's okay. You're playing high up the pitch anyway. But you have to remember, right? When you play prevent shot goalkeeper distribution, when you play on a lower mentality, your players aren't as close to the goalkeeper, no? Right? So that's another thing you have to bear in mind. So you want prevent shot goalkeeper distribution really works well on higher mentalities. I won't say it. Because on higher mentalities, your D-line and your LOE is actually higher slightly. Yeah. So now we are playing on a slightly higher mentality and we are moving the ball around a bit more urgently. And we are picking the loose ball really fast. Right. And moving in because I have 3 players in attack as well. Again. And now your defensive mentality is camping in the your balanced mentality is camping in the half. See, Mazala goes wide, but he has got okay. All right, I'm going to do something. Got Mazala going wide, right? I want this guy to be an advance forward. Mazala is going wide. He can actually target this guy. I noticed that he's not running the channel. Poacher is going to be very close to the defender, but advanced forwards will run the line. Because poachers don't really like attack the defensive line, right? But because they're standing close to the defenders. But the advanced forward does. So he's great for crossing. Now we got our equalizer. I prefer this setup for your 4-3-3. And now we change the role to a poacher is good because it's going to hold the attention of the defender, but so will the advanced forward. Okay. Especially if I am willing to sit all day long, move the ball around. But I like advanced forward because I was chasing for a goal just now. Yeah. Now they're attacking us. Let's go. All right, we're gonna now switch to key highlights. This kind of formation, right? These are what I call expensive formations. Do you have enough substitutes? Whenever I play this formation, right? You guys have come to my streams, right? I play 4-3-3. I curse and swear though. I stopped playing 4-3-3 because my team isn't good enough to have that many substitutes who can play in the center. We're not blessed with so many center bits. So after a while, I just gave up because I play a really average team. Man, I was like, I can't do this anymore, man. I gotta find less expensive formations like the 4-4-2, the 4-2-3-1. Cheap. I'm a cheapskate. Like, look, your tactic. So simple. Just a few small tweaks, right? So all I would do with your tactic, right? You can play this role as a poacher, advanced forward, pressing forward. All 3 roles work. You just understand what they do. Pressing forward. Cheek, a lot. Okay, a lot of this movement he'll do for you. You keep the defense occupied. If he likes to break offside trap, fantastic. You can play him. Almost one of the best roles to choose. Okay, great role. In moments of doubt, this is actually the role to go for. Second role I would choose is probably advanced forward. Okay, right. Great if you are trying to break a defensive line. You just want you can create because this Mazala can feed this advanced forward. Right. Okay, good. Now, assume now you've got a player that's very strong in the air. Very strong. He's strong in the air. He can score a lot of goals. You can actually play him as a poacher, but you're camping and moving a team around. Then this guy can put one into the box and score goals. Also possible. All 3 roles work. Right? Depends on what you want to do. What kind of player do you have? Poachers will always they can't score. They'll pass the ball back. That kind of thing. Oh man. Target forward. Kelvin, I love your questions. Your questions are very general. Well, it's like, apple or orange? Single malt or bourbon? Red wine or white? You make me feel like that, man. That's so cute, though. Hey, Godspurs, how are you? Yeah, it's true, Gary. Don't take it the wrong way. But it feels that way, you know. It really does feel that way for me. I thought it was quite cute. Okay, we got 4-2-3. Hey, hang on a minute. How many 4-2-3 we got? We got this, or yeah, we got second 4-2-3. Okay, WT. Okay, let's go. We got a squad. We gotta rest them. Rest them? Yeah, let's go. I don't know. We're gonna rest, man. I didn't bother looking, so we just the whole team go and rest one day. Okay, we can't. Not all everybody is around. Oops, sorry. Yeah. Training, rest one day. Yeah, everyone's happy. Okay. Teasing forward and defend the whole only way. I like pressing forward defend, you mean? Pressing forward defend is also not bad. I know. But I actually pressing forward defend hounds players all day long, right? It's a hard you want closer, more tackle hard, pressing forward and defend. Like I had one of my tactics, right, which was a low like championship tactic that I needed to get promoted with, was a 4-4-2 with 2 pressing forwards. One on defense, one on support. Man, I had no ambition in that game. I just hounded everybody, you know. Like they are hounding everyone. Got one winger on attack, one inverted winger. That's it. Pressing forward, ball winning midfielder, ball winning midfielder. It's a very simple tactic, yeah, but it worked. Yeah. All right, okay, we go into this game. We got target forward AM. Okay. All right. The more I see a lot of PIs, my brain processor starts to work overtime. Okay, let's look at this tactic. Okay, guys, we've got WRX 4231. This sounds like a weapon of mass destruction. Take more risk, pass it shorter, take more risk. No, why is it got pass it shorter here and then? Okay, all right. So you got this guy shoot less often. This guy take more risks. This guy take more risks, shoot less often. What the heck is going on here, man? I mean, the more I see a lot of PIs, I get confused. I don't see the need for so many PIs in tactics. Passing shorter, sit narrower, affects your defensive transitions. And this is the problem. Using a role that sits in the half space, these two guys, you don't want to create problems for that. Let's play and watch it. Because wingback and inverted winger, they do a natural overlap. Because the inverted winger always comes inside, right? He comes inside. Now your wingback, you've told him as well, I don't want you to go to the outside. So basically got 2 roles there. Neither one is taking the responsibility for the flanks. That's what you basically told this guy to do, right? So we'll just watch this on extended highlights first half. I would just make a few changes. Like the one change I will make straight away would be to remove the sit narrow on this guy so that he works much better with the volante, and these guys can bring the ball forward. This inverted winger is on attack duty. I'll probably turn this guy into a support duty so that we get better transitions down the left. That way we can create chances. On the what will happen is, because you got inverted winger on attack, right? These guys are gonna attack the area. I mean, if those inverted wingers, the left side will create chances, right? And you'll see these guys that he's coming into the area to shoot already. But remember, he's a winger right now. Chelsea got a lot of money, man. They smashed. It's more like how much money? How much money do you need? Oh man, don't worry about money, man. This season, we're just dropping the treasure chest in front of the manager. Manager is like gone to look for treasure. X marks the spot. Open the thing and it's, yeah, this is Alibaba's cave, man. Oh my God, there's so much gold. I don't know what to do with the gold. That's the life of that manager. Look at the number of yellow cards your tactic is picked up. And it's always a bad sign. When I see a tactic picking out so many yellow cards, it's not good. Yeah. A lot of it's down to the fact that people are PIing like tackle harder, or you don't need to do that. I am dead set against the PI tackle harder. Dead set against it. I hardly ever use it. Maybe with the strikers, I want to do a forward press. But most of the time, I use OIs to specify who I want to tackle harder. And you consider a goal. I'm keeping my hands to myself. This is your tactic first. We'll try and recover after this. Okay? Hands to myself, hands to myself, hands to myself. That was always going to be a quiet day. Voldemort, I told you that yesterday. All everyone's there, or Liverpool's going to sign somebody say, not happening. Liverpool saving all their money and resources for one player called Jude Bellingham. That's it. They're saving for the summer, and then guess what? They go in to make an offer for Jude Bellingham, come Manchester City and Real Madrid with much more on the table. Yeah, there's that's going to happen this watch. Jude Bellingham is the main one right now. Okay, what's going on here? Why is everybody... Why stop all these tackle harder guys? Don't need it. It's not going to make your tactic better. And this is not necessary, okay? Look, this sit narrow, remove it. Pass it shorter, why? He's already got a long way to run. You want him to pass it shorter? What if he can't get anybody to pass it to? He's got to remember you for the rest of his life, no? Yeah, you told me to pass it short. I couldn't pass it to anyone. No, that's his reaction. Yeah, he's going to be screaming at you after that. Don't take this out. Don't do that. Don't do that. Like, God, I don't want that. He was got a yellow card. Dribble, you're the first guy I've seen, right? I'm the one adding dribble ball. You're the first one. Please don't dribble. Please don't dribble. Okay. I get it. Okay, I mean, I would probably just take one off, yeah. Otherwise, why play ball playing defender? You want him to hoof the ball up. Then, kind of defeats the purpose, right? Of the ball playing defender. Okay. Now, inverted wingers, pass it shorter, take more risk. Okay, we got to leave this on. We'll see what happens here. Okay, tackle harder, please come off. Seriously, there's no need for all this, man. This is too much. Too much. Please. Everybody's tackling harder. You got something against the world, is it? Might as well just come in here and tackle harder here. Okay, this is the best place to do it. The other option, like I've always said many times, 4-4-2, right? Chances are got one ball remaining midfielder. My 4-4-2 has got double ball playing midfielders. Inspired by it's not like I came up with this genius tactic. I've been playing 4-4-2 for quite a while, for quite a few versions of Football Manager. But then one day I was playing the game. One day I was happily playing the game, and guess what? I lost 5-0 to the AI. I was so insulted because I thought my tactic was good. Okay? Then I looked at that tactic and I discovered, right? He had 2 ball winning midfielders there. Immediately I said, that's it. I'm not going to be beaten by this tactic. If you can't beat them, join them. I created my own ball winning midfielder special. And then never again has the AI beaten me with a 4-4-2. And when I'm playing the 4-4-2. Okay, so this guy's going to cross. This guy's going to cross. Okay, that's it, right? Tackle harder, these 2 only. Okay, all right, keep it simple. These are the ones you want to break down. You don't need to break down don't have to break anybody's legs. That's it, keep it simple. Okay, let's do that. All right, now let's look at the rest of the tactic. Target forward, pulls up the ball for who? He drops, but he's got no... Why? If he drops, he's got to give it to somebody, right? But there's nobody else here who says he wants to score the goal. I want to create. I'm dropping deep. So this guy, what's he going to do? Okay, maybe you turn him to a shadow striker. Okay, then you only got these 2 holding hands. Target forward comes, shadow striker goes to score goal. Like only one combination. A bit sad, right? So let's just leave this alone. I would say this guy is better served as a DLF on attack. Okay. You play this guy as an maybe an AM on support, right? Let's just go AP on support. Just keep it as AP on support. All right, now you got a player who holds and may even score goals. Okay, done. Now we've got this guy running like okay, he's going to run down the flanks. This guy is going to come inside. Okay, pass it shorter, take more risks. No need. Take more risks is a PI that affects a lot of things. Movement, passing, he just tells him to go out there and do riskier things, right? Yeah, this guy is going to come up here. This guy is going to come overlap. Why? Okay, if this guy overlaps, yeah, I mean, you want to know, I give you a natural overlap without the overlap, huh? Okay, take out. Focus play. Remove pass into space. Remove a ball into box. Run a defense. Remove that as well. Okay, all right, we remove all that. Okay, so now I just remove this. Now I get a natural overlap, right? Okay, I will tell now DLF on attack, inside inverted winger. Okay, we just go inside for an attack. At least get this guy to get into the area to try and score. Okay. All right, something like this. I know you got a target man kind of play here, right? So what you can do is all these guys are crossing the ball. Ding, ding, ding. Cross to center. Ding, ding, ding. I think he got cross to center too. Now they'll cross the ball into the central areas of the area. So I might even target that guy. All right, ball winning midfielder on defense. Yeah, I mean, why so safe? Okay, just leave him as a D. Yeah, take him off the support duty. You don't need to, because you don't need to lock him down. Yeah. Okay, just change a few things. How many ball winning midfielders can you play? I'm going to try. Yeah. I think we should. Who is that? Your hey, Hanyo, did you put that as a? Did you put that as the tip for this weekend? This week's Total Tactics draft. That'll be quite fun. Ball 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. You can have a maximum of 5, right? Much better. Right now we're attacking. Okay, attack, right? This mentality, quite aggressive, right? So they'll take a lot of risks. But okay, now we are goal down. Okay, now guy goes in, nice ball, goes wide, plays it into the air. Inverted wingers do a lot of that, right? But now they're crossing as well because we told them to cross their positions. Okay, good. Now he can't tackle. You see what the yellow, all that tackle harder did? All that tackle harder doesn't mean that he won't tackle, but now, he'll be a bit more, he might let players run past him. So I would change his tactics slightly, but keep it like this. I mean, you can actually play this guy as a shadow striker. Yeah, I mean, this guy can be a ball winning midfielder. This guy can carry. I mean, there's a lot of aggression in a tactic. Wingman or support. For a tactic, it's very attacking. You don't need to be so attacking. So you can just do it like that. Even if you want, you can just do DLF on support. Now this guy drops in. Focus blade on the left, overlap left. I'll remove the overlap. We don't need it. Okay. Okay, so slightly higher tempo. Throw to fullback, distribute. Okay, fine. Much more often prevent short goalkeeper distribution. Okay, all right. Now we're gonna do something in the center. Cunha is what? Right-footed, right? Carrasco come here. Korea is right winger, inverted winger. You come here. Cunha, you're just as bad. Okay, you come here. I think we're gonna have Carrasco then. Carrasco left-footed. You're here. I don't know, man. One of these guys has to come off. There's too many headaches. Okay, all right. Okay, then we got Saul and Axel Witzel. Okay, this, oh no. This guy is a Volante, right? Volante on attack. Okay, done. Keep it simple. So I got this wingback moving up. Volante, ball winning midfielder. Molina, we use Koke. I am not new Sean Dyke for 4-2 love. I always no. You guys, the only problem is, right, you guys never saw me playing. That's the thing. So people assume I did the 4-4-2 guy. I was playing 4-4-2 in beta, alpha and beta all the way. And then I shared my 4-4-2 tactic with FM Guru also. I said, look at the number of goals I'm scoring with this tactic. It's insane. I gave him the tactic as well. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I have friends. I mean, I don't stream everything. Why? I don't see the need to. I'm not like possessive over my tactics. Just like, people, whatever, Everybody's gonna end up. It's like, Cunha got yellow card, right? Yeah, this is what happens. You put tackle. This is what will happen, right? If you tackle hard, everybody play attacking mentality. You have to see this. You don't want to do this tackle harder and attacking mentality at the same time. Never do that. Attacking mentality first tells the team to take a lot of risks. Then you have this tackle harder where they're going, hey, we have been told to take a lot of risks. People are going to get sent off. So I definitely will remove that in a heartbeat, man. Don't play that. I mean, on the whole, right, the tactic is much better now, even though we're a man down. But you can see that the flow is a bit better in terms of, but we're down a man, and yeah. So I'll just probably come in here if I wanted to get a result. But I would play your tactic with a DLF, man. Yeah. DLF, target. I don't see the point of having a target forward if you have nobody coming in to, score goals. Yeah. In what you could do is play him as a complete forward support. Another role that will be very simple is a pressing forward support. But target forward, I don't see the point, right? There's no point. We got clobbered. There's too much, too many moving parts in a tactic. So you got so many attack duties, and then you got nothing, and you're playing on a very aggressive mentality with tackle harder. There are a lot of issues with the tactic. So I would definitely, if you want to play on very high attacking mentality, yes, it's possible. With a lot of attacking mentalities, attacking duties, then I would remove all the tackle harders, right? then I would. You need some control over a game as well, right? You see, I mean, yeah, much better. I actually like how you're playing right now compared to just now. So let's see your tactic again, right? So let's go to your tactic. So in this tactic, I will probably change this guy to anything. It can be a DLF on support, even DLF on attack will be fine. But here, inside forward will be okay. Now there are so many attack duties here. You're opening yourself up, and plus on top of that, pass into space. So you're just hoofing the ball out. All these guys are running up the pitch. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All running up the pitch for this hopeful thing. This is something you don't do, right? So remove that, remove that. An overlap and an overlap not entirely necessary, right? You're getting these guys even higher up the pitch and holding up the ball. In fact, in this kind of a setup, I wouldn't never use overlap. I'll probably use underlap. Yeah. So here, pass it shorter. And then you have this pass it shorter instructions, right? This is something I would remove. Shoot less often, sit narrower. Attacker, I'll remove all your PIs, man. I tell you something, in this tactic, I remove every single PI that you have. All the PIs, right? This PI is not making your tactic magical, right? All these PIs, they're not helpful. Especially tackle harder and attacking mentality, recipe for disaster. Plus you got pass into space. Yeah, this is not. We'll get into a lot of trouble. So I would just remove all this. Like if you have volante on attack, why can't this guy be an inside forward support? Okay, but then you don't have goal creation, right? So in this particular sense, right? In this particular case, I will probably just use like an inverted winger here on support. This guy comes in. This guy has a natural overlap. He comes in. This guy does a natural overlap. The volante is here to support play, right? And then this player attacks the box, right? See, and this guy holds up the ball. But if you want to hold up the ball, this is the problem. You're holding up the ball for who? Who are you holding up the ball for? Right, this role that holds up the ball doesn't serve a lot of purpose unless you're the sort of person that works ball into box, moving teams around. But this is a very attacking tactic. There's hardly going to be time for that, right? You got playing on a higher tempo, so this role should actually be like a pressing forward attack, somebody that actually occupies the defenders, keeps them under pressure, so you can move them around. A poacher pressing forward advance for these true roles. Leave this like that, and then this guy can be a wingback on support, and you keep the attack. This ball winning midfielder, one ball winning midfielder does not defend enough for you, okay? So this is a lot more secure. Your defense will be a lot more secure. And you probably get a bit more out of this tactic than what you're doing right now. So this, I would drop your mentality. You can play on attacking 100%, but I would remove all these, take more risks, dribble more, tackle harder, move into channels. I mean, like, roam and move into channels means he's going in between the space between the defenders as well. But why would you play this role? Why don't you just play APS? You get the take more risks, you can do the dribble more if you want, and move into channels. You get APS. At least you can use this guy to drop, and then he looks around, plays the pass. He can play this guy in as well. So many other options. Yeah, but this would be a bit better for this tactic. All right, see, let's look at the other tactics. Oops. Okay, file request. I will put up the link. Hold on. I've got to open up the Dropbox here. While I open up this site, file request. Okay. All right, we're gonna call in some tactics. We'll try and see how many we can get done. Today is a school day, so I need to pick up the kids as well. So let's see. All right. Okay, there we go. The link is in chat. Okay, so Discord, how many we got? We upload. I know Simji and Baba put in a tactic. Hanyo, okay, Hanyo. Boston Kim, Simji, Pico Mini, Baba. Yeah, there might not be time for everybody's tactics. Hey, Hanyo, you pick one, Ken. Got so many, One, Kachi, Eric, Simji, Pico Mini, Liam Button, Hanyo. Okay, I've already done this. Right, I've already done this tactic, the Sherby style. Okay, so Hanyo, I'm going to pick your 422. Okay, download. My dinosaur tactic. That's a lot of tactics, man. Okay, dinosaur. Okay, put this, close this again. Dang. Then we delete this. and delete, and we come in here, download. That was my wife. Extract files, Go Sports Interactive, really? PYT done. Okay, let's go. Okay, load. There we go. 3. Okay, we're gonna organize this. Hanyo, lucky you're the first one. Yep, Hanyo. Okay, done. Let's go. 4-4-2. How many ball winning midfielders you got in the tactic, Hanyo? How many ball winning midfielders? I'm wondering how many you have in your tactic. No, seriously. Cadiz, we lost. Fenerbahce, Getafe. We're not playing friendlies. Okay, all friendly, not interested. We're going to go straight to Getafe, 21st of December. Even that friendly, I'm not interested. Proper match. Okay. Not this Mickey Mouse parades. Who's interested? Wait, is it so long? Is it this? Oh, yeah, this is the World Cup. And 2 pressing forwards on defense. Oh, lovely. Very interesting tactic. Would definitely want to give this a go. Is this for draft? The draft coming up on Monday, right? I think if I do I don't have time for draft. I wanted to do so many draft mode competitions, right? But I can't afford the time anymore. Every time we do draft, right, finish at 4 a.m. then I got to pick up my son and I got to send my son to school and pick him up. I'm falling asleep at the wheel. That's too dangerous, right? When you're driving children. So I said, no, I can't do this. I got to be more responsible. Can't be about me playing draft mode. Yeah, the only time I can play draft mode right nowadays, right, is draft mode ends about now. Yeah, I would have started 5 hours before that. That's the only time I can do draft mode. I can't do draft mode any other time. Hey, but mine is draft mode Asian time. Even for Asian times, right? It's like, hey, I'm still at work. You can see the timing. It's not very friendly, you know. Okay, waiting. We're not playing Fenerbahce and we're not playing whatever that Dio says Sano. Yeah, we're not playing those two. Doesn't count. Tackle instructions have a very big effect. You don't have to stay on feet. Yeah. Just stay on feet just tells the players. Doesn't tell. Okay. The important thing to remember is this, okay? Your players are still going to tackle, whether it's stay on feet or tackle hard, right? Okay. The only difference is when they have tackle hard, they go to ground. That means do sliding challenges. So there's a risk that they might pick up a yellow card if they have poor technique. So this is something you have to bear in mind. So, and furthermore, if a player doesn't have good aggression and technique and tackling, sometimes your own players can get injured. So why are you taking the risk? So I would say that Enzo or Bellingham, 100% Bellingham is better than Enzo. Enzo is still a relatively unknown quantity. One World Cup does not make a player. I always say this, right? One World Cup does not make a player. Just mark my words. You want to put 100 million on Enzo Fernandez. Wow. Big gamble, man, that one. That's a big-ass gamble. And the stupid thing is that that is the release clause for him in because he's playing in Portugal, right? So that's like no one pays the release clause, no, in Portugal. Like you can actually get, and on top of that, I think they gave more money. Like, you know, I was like, I've never heard of teams meeting the release clause, but then it just happens to be Enzo. Chelsea was flashing the money now, spoiling the market. Okay, tactic coming up. Okay, let's go 4-3 against the 4-3-3. Hey, Anio, do you use any OIs? Just out of curiosity, I want to know. You're in chat right now, so tell me if you use any OIs. If you use any OIs, please shout out. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's it. They're damn fast, right? Like, as if Hani was sitting in the computer. Did not. Okay. That was fast. Okay, thanks. Okay, Witzel, Lorient. Oh my God, he really has four winning midfielders. Oh, I like this, no? I actually like this. You know why? These guys they hold their position, right? They break legs here. These guys hold their position. They don't hold their position. They break legs in the opponent's half. These guys are dropping deep, right? They break legs in the center. Oh my goodness. You don't need tackle hard, no? Break leg. And this guy's just running up. Oh, and he got, okay, focus play to middle is fine. Overlap left, I know why you're using this. You're only using this for, what do you call it? Initial positioning. Yeah, can work. I mean, it's a fun tactic. Whether or not it's going to work all the time, that's a different thing, right? Altogether. I'm sorry, I might sound a bit tired, but it's because I just spent an hour and a half being tortured in the gym by my trainer. Okay. So he said my fitness levels are really quite high now. So he said, okay, since your fitness levels are high, you do more. I'm like, huh? Tortured me, man. Oh, you can do this like this. Okay, do more. I like it. You see, this one is double the ball winning midfielders right now, right? I thought they were already very strong in FM 21. They're even stronger in FM 23. But they're not like an exploit. That's good news. In FM 20, they were. Yeah. Oi, what a goal. Jaime Mata scores against you. There's the only problem when you use ball winning midfielders, right? There's a lot of control chaos, but they will open up spaces. Replay events goals. I'm going to see the goals again. That was a chaotic goal that you conceded. Wait, let me see. You one of those that uses? No, I know you don't use, right? Okay, you don't use a trap inside. This tactic, can I use trap inside? This is a true Atletico tactic. I don't know. There's no. I can tell you one thing, right? The game of Football Manager has no true formation. There's no true tactic for any team. I'm one of those guys that believes you cannot replicate any tactic 100%. You can get some movements, but to say that this is a replication of this guy's system or that guy's system, I'm like always like, yeah, right. I played the game long enough to go like, right, that doesn't work for me. Okay. All right, we got wing back, ball winning midfielder. Okay, the only thing right now with this tactic, right, what I would do is this, okay? Okay, so we got pass into space, ball into box. Because pressing forward, defend, nothing. No pass into space, no nothing. And they don't run into space, they drop, right? Right, focus play to the middle, underlay. I can see this happening, dribble last. Okay. I probably will push up a bit more, higher defensiveness, step up more. I don't worry about the crosses. You're not, pretty much all goalkeeper disposition is not your friend. Because you don't have the at least three that you need in the opponent's half to actually make it come, for it to actually come off very well. So I will probably play without it. Let's see. Yeah, I would. No, undo. Okay, I'm gonna take out Kondogbia and play Saul in front. No, this is back, right? So we're gonna take off Axel Witsel, play Rodrigo De Paul. He's a bit more creative. This guy is a bit more creative. And then Saul, does he have tri-scalar ball, shoots from distance? Okay. Play him instead of this guy. Okay, done. So we got Loriente and Coke behind. This guy is comes deep to get the ball, dictates. Okay. This guy shoots on. Okay, done. Runs the ball rally. Nice. Okay. So we got two guys in front. The two ball winning midfielders I'm using in front are a bit more creative. Right? Okay. The other thing we're gonna do is we're gonna come in here. This guy, I'm gonna tell him to stay wider. Run wide with ball. Gonna do this guy. Stay wider. Run wide with ball. Okay, we just add this guys because I need them to get away, right, to this side. So then there's a bit more support. So they come out a bit more. Right now they are quite close to these guys, right? When Koke comes back with Seoul, okay, good. So problem is, right, those wing backs need to pass the ball, and then your Jao Felix just got sent off because we're down to one pressing forward. Focus play, left and right. Okay. I wouldn't focus play to the middle either, because you got left back and right back. Yeah, the problem with mentality, right? Mentality is just risk. Yeah, in the game of Football Manager. It's just risk. Yeah. It's not a question of the mentality would be this manager's mentality is that. That also I wouldn't agree with people. If they come to me and tell me Jose Mourinho is cautious and this guy is balanced and this guy, I'll go like, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna be like that. No, my reaction is always whatever. No. For me, it's more like how they move and how they pass the ball. There could be roles and duties as well. I can create a very attacking tactic with short passing, low tempo, and you won't be able to tell me. And if I cover the mentality, I guarantee you cannot tell me what the mentality is. You'll get it wrong. I will guarantee you 100%. I will stop playing Football Manager tomorrow. Right, I'll quit. I'll uninstall Football Manager and I will play something else. I'll quit Football Manager completely. If I play a certain mentality, if I can fool you into thinking it's any mentality, because there's no point. Mentality is just risk. It's how I use the roles and duties, how I set up my defensive line and everything else. Yeah. So I think that tactic a bit okay lah, but you have to. I probably, right, with this tactic, low crosses or cutbacks, my brother, makes better for you. Pass into space could work if any of these guys gets into opposition area, likes to break offside trap. Focus play to the middle might be a problem. I'll probably use this. Right, and then here with these guys, I will say maybe even dribble more. Get them to come out. Bring the ball to this area where the wingbacks are operating. Right. These guys are going to move in. These guys don't leave the channel. They just drop. They don't run here. That's the other problem with this tactic. Right. And you can't do stay wide. You can do stay wider, but because they don't move into the channels. They don't come here. You need to drop deep. So this guy, I'll do the same thing. Stay wider, run with ball, maybe even dribble more. Like so now these guys go wide, they go wide. These guys protect. These guys poof. Up the chip. This is how I would set it up. But if you still want to play this way, I'm not going to change it. Maybe I would only have one PF, one D, man. I wouldn't have two. I would probably give one pressing for an attack. Yeah. One PF, one D is a bit extreme. Yeah. One pressing for an attack is better because then you at least get this out. This guy can go down the flanks. But I would try something like this. But pass into space as well, because you can't do pass into space unless you have some role that actually attacks the space. Otherwise, you're hoofing the ball for no reason and then putting the ball into spaces where there are no players. This instruction is not your friend, no. Because where you don't have spaces or nobody's in these spaces for you to play the ball to. Yeah, sure, that might be a problem for you. And then slightly higher tempo, I probably wouldn't rush the tempo. I'll just keep it normal. Yeah, this is how I would do it. And then drop off more. Yeah, you could do drop off more, or you could actually go higher, but I would definitely not use this. Because you only got two strikers, right? So these two are going to be pulled out every time you do that, prevent short group distribution. Yeah, and you don't really have to worry about trigger press because you got these rolls bombarding the middle. Yeah, I would try this out. Let me know how it goes. I don't know. It's not my cup of tea, lah. I would say that, lah. It's quite cute. 4-3-3 Boston. Let's go. Next tactic. Yeah, looking at the clock. Yeah. No more, man. I got to be very careful with tactics, right? Because we have a hard stop. We have a hard stop in exactly 1 hour and 10 minutes. Daddy has to pick up the kids. So we have to step up the pace now. So most of them will be on key highlights. Look at the tactics, see how he plays. Look for 1 or 2 transitions and then go into it. Okay. 4-3-3s are relatively easy. It's just most people make mistakes. The mistakes most people make, and a very common mistake, is going to be your rolls on the flanks. That's about it. Other than that, it's the easiest formation to get right. This is the easiest. I don't know who, what, when. Okay, let's go. Okay, La Liga Español. Yeah, let's go, brothers. Okay, let's go and see your PIs first. Oh, I love you, man. You're the first person today who's not... And maybe you're the second person. You're the second person today who's not used every single PI. We need to... Okay, the only criticism... Okay, never mind, we play a game first. Like I said, I don't touch tactics until halfway through, right? Okay, what are you doing? Mid-block, anchorman. Wow, this is very safe. No, play our defense with an anchorman. What is the anchorman? Anchorman stays in front of the two defenders and basically, the anchorman stands in front of the two defenders and acts as their screen. Okay, he protects them. He doesn't run too far away from them. Yeah, that's the problem in the anchorman. So if you want to attack, you have to kind of say, okay, he's just being defensive. He's not going to support he's not going to push up too high. Just watch, right? Okay, this is us, right? This is the anchorman. Okay, he ain't moving far, man. He's always going to be close in relation to these two. You see this? There. He goes like, okay, I'm out. I'm just here, protecting. I'm protecting. See this? I'm protecting. I'm not going far. Don't think of passing the ball to me. Okay, you do the work now. Okay, good. Okay, now you go. All right, I'm here now. Okay, I'm not leaving. I'm holding his hand. Look at that. This is the anchorman. So the anchorman is actually very, very safe. You know why it's very safe? When the guys around him are psychotically crazy. Okay, so if I have like inverted wingback on attack, and I want to play Segundo Volante on attack, Segundo Volante, I'll put an anchorman there. I'm scared as hell, right? I might do that then. Then he's not going to leave. But the only problem is he's not going to overcommit, very early. So that's the thing. Whereas you play a DM, he's going to commit, right, to the ball that comes over the top. Okay, so, I mean, the role is not wrong. I'm not saying it's a role because you got a roaming playmaker and a Mazzala there, right? So I'm thinking maybe you're thinking that the roaming playmaker is going to drift. Mazzala is going to go into the half space. I'm looking for a role that's relatively safe. He's going to protect the area. Okay, fine. I get it. But the problem right now for you is you're not really creating very much, right? Okay. All right, so I think I identify why you're not creating very much, but I don't know yet. Like where it goes and then comes in, reads the game very well. Okay, what is this inverted wingback doing? Okay, all right. Putting pressure, but that's about it. Okay, getting to the third. I mean, you're probably going to depend on your team's overall fitness level after the 70th minute mark to bash teams with your physical prowess and your technical ability, that kind of thing, right? With this kind of tactic. So with 26 minutes, let's go to key highlights. You've seen enough of the highlights, right? Okay. So another thing you can do is this kind of tactics. Look at action zones. Most of your possession is actually in your half. You see this? So you spend most of the time in your own half. Most of the time in your own half. That says a lot. That in spite of this team's obvious technical ability over Espanyol, they aren't attacking them nearly as much. Okay, but it could be a defensive tactic, right? It could be a defensive tactic. Okay. Yeah, I've done the breaking legs. So I like to break legs with OIs. I break legs with OIs all the time. You come to my streams, you see me identify players. I break his leg. I will put one guy on OI. Everybody in my team is going to break his leg. That's it. That's beautiful. Like Lionel Messi, Neymar. We do that all the time. Come on, guys. That's better. That way I don't have the players who are not capable of tackling hard. See, if you can control the match, right, you got no issues with this tactic. The anchorman is very safe. A very safe role. Okay. Looking at this tactic, this anchorman is quite good. So because you see, it makes sense in this setup because of a mass going and roaming playmaker. And you don't want to be too aggressive, right? You got this creative role here, inverted winger, right? So he comes into the half space. So this guy has a natural overlap. You don't have to ask for overlaps. Advanced for attacking. Okay, fine. You got one player to attack. You got inverted wingback coming into this area because Mazar is going in. Yeah, fine. This guy is going to stay wide. He's going to create for this guy as well. Yeah, it's going to hold the position. Mazala is here. There's nothing wrong with this tactic, you know. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't change anything. Yeah, it's a good tactic. Yeah. Mid block. Yeah, fine. Keep it this way. Play out defense is fine. You play it out and then you draw teams and you create the chances for the counter. That's it. As long as you can get the ball to these guys, right? I mean, if you have a player here who's got very good passing, like killer balls, let's see if we've got one. Tries long range passes, can do it. I think Loriente has got, comes deep to where what dictates tempo, tries long range passes. Yeah. We do have a killer ball player. Tries killer ball. Okay, we're gonna second half, right? We're gonna play Saul here instead. Okay. Sometimes you might have players with very good passing range as well. And they can play anchorman and then still turn in those kind of glory passes. See, your fullback on attack comes back. Look at how safe that roll is. Okay, he'll do a natural overlap. Okay, your anchorman not running too far away. And he comes inside. Mazala, Korea, nice. Gets inside. Wait, there's nothing wrong with this tactic. Brilliant. I love this tactic. Very simple, very effective. Do not change anything. I mean, there's nothing to change. I'm not going to justify this show by saying, you need to do this, you need to do this. No, it's perfectly okay the way it is. Fullback, yeah, inverted wingback. It's a great tactic. Small nitpick, Romy playmaker, but this is good. Fullback, this is a creative fulcrum. Yeah. Fullback is saying, hey, you know what? I think there are better players in front of me that can play great passes. There's an inverted winger, there's a roaming playmaker. Fullback won't try anything stupid. Simple. I like this tactic. Keep it. Okay, that's it. Let's go. Key highlights. There's nothing for me. There's nothing for me to change, I'm not changing. Okay? All right. There we go. Nice. Look at that fullback. Place it to this guy. Nice move. All we needed is Erling Haaland. It's not very often I see a 4-4-2 being completely dismantled on a football manager. This is not one of the better 4-4-2. This is one of the worst 4-4-2s, in fact, in the game. Yeah, it's not a very good 4-4-2. But it does well. Because these two are creative fulcrums. Left side, you've got one. Right side, you've got one. You don't even need to make changes. Yeah, leave it. Yeah, great tactic. Yeah, the first one we had where I didn't have to make a single change. See what happens when you don't use any PIs? So everybody's going. We just did this tactic. Everyone's rushing to the tactics to remove all the PIs. Okay, guys, I need whiskey. Hold on, let me find my drink. I need a drink, man. What in the world is this monstrosity? Why are you doing to me? Hey guys, seriously, life is short though. Don't give me a tactic where I gotta crack my brain. I'm sitting on here going, what? I just got tortured by my trainer. Now you torture me with this. Oh, thank God we play Copa del Rey. We're playing one Mickey Mouse. I remember we're gonna try a tactic here, man. Hello. We're doing brilliant tactics with Atletico Madrid and we're still second on the table, okay? Oh no, we might have dropped off. We're fifth. Yeah, we dropped off after that Mickey Mouse show. Love the simple 4-3-3, 4-4-2 in lower leagues. Yeah, that's a good pie. Your tactic is very, very good. Keep it simple. Yeah. Very, very simple. Play out defense. Yeah, as I draw teams in, we play our defense. Yes, that's how you play with play our defense. Play our defense is actually a tactic to draw teams out so you can hit them. If you don't want to do that, then don't play with play our defense. You don't need to play our defense, no. I see a lot of people put their tag. I'm playing a possession-based tactic, so I'm playing our defense. I'm like, look at the guy going, who the hell wrote that? Why? Play our defense. And yes, it's a nice TI. It can be used under any circumstances, but the reason why it's such an effective TI is, play our defense actually instructs the DMs and the MCs to drop slightly deeper so that you can play the ball out. In doing so, you're drawing the opposition high up the pitch. When you do that, it's perfect for the ball over the top. Yeah. So you don't need to have play our defense for every single tactic. But when you do, think about how you can use it as a weapon. Okay, we're just watching this tactic because we don't know what's going on with this tactic. 1, 2, 3 defenders. No, I like the way you got width, man. Natural width from your roles. This is your role selection in your PI. Nice. Okay, go over the top. Must be working for you, man. Wow. Now we go and look at PIs. DLF, go wide. Yep, 100. Pressing forward will go wide. Okay, I can see these two rows going. Poacher stay in the box. AP will roam from position. Can go wide. Mazzala are coming. Okay, I see how this works. White centre back coming here. White centre back coming here. Volante going this half back. Okay, I can see how this works, man. It's not bad. Actually, a very well thought out tactic. Thank you very much. I take everything back. This is a nice tactic. It is a nice tactic. Because you're putting so much pressure on them in the final third, right? That they'll have a problem playing the ball out from defense. So all you need is players that can carry the ball. What you really want when you create this tactic is players with good dribbling and off the ball. You get players with good dribbling off the ball, you're gonna tear teams a hole. They can't get out of. Right? This is nice. DLF will drop deep, right? And then the nice thing about DLF, right, you move into the channels, and on top of that, you can play the pass into the area. Korea is going, I'm doing too much work. Can you bring on a defender? Or rather a poacher. Simple and sexy. Yeah, 4 version. Is this your tactic, Simji? Is this yours? Man, this is a good tactic, no? If this is your tactic, it's not bad. It's not a bad tactic. Yeah, this is a good tactic. I like it, man. Wow, you come a long way, from the person that only played the 4-4. What is it? The box tactics, right? Used to play. Now, this is actually not bad tactic. Because I can see the thought processes that went into this tactic. Maybe the halfback, I would change. I would change the halfback. Yeah. Halfback, maybe I'll change this. I'll play him as a DM on defense, not halfback. I don't need the splitting effect. Keep him anchored. Maybe even DM on support. Because you don't need the 3 effect, no. You just need somebody to give you a bit more security. Alright, so you get this guy coming here. Alright, so not bad, right? This DM, see the DM now has moved into this area. So it's a halfback, you play DM. I will play a DM. Not halfback. Halfback is no guarantee, man. This is not bad. I actually like this tactic. If you like doing a video, say Simji's fantastic tactic. Hey, this is a good tactic. No? I mean, okay, I know like we're playing against a Mickey Mouse side. But the thing is this, right? Even against a weak side, right? If your tactic can't generate movement, it won't generate movement, right? Okay. People might say, oh, you're playing a weak side, you know what I mean? Yeah, so, any kind of tactic will do well. But seriously, it has to create the movement for it to score, right? This game isn't about, put any bunch of players. See, the thing is, you see this, okay, the movement is there, except we put in a poacher that can't really do much. We consider the goal. So the weakness, there are some definite weaknesses in the system. Okay, let's, I can't see this one. This guys, so this is the Rodrigo, the Paul, this guy. Yeah, this is the defender. Okay, so that was the defender's error. So I would say this guy, anticipation 15, positioning, Hermoso 14, 13. This guy, anticipation 15, aggression, jumping vision. Okay, I would have put this guy here. Okay, wrong player in the center. Whereas, I don't think about 3-man defenses, right? If you pick the wrong central defender, it's always very expensive. So I think we have to play him here. That'll be fine. This position is easily the most important position. So you got there we go now. So it's a lot better now. Because the AI is always going to kick the ball, right? So you got the player there winning the second ball. So just now when I saw the goal that was conceded, it's very obvious that the goal that was conceded was because we weren't using. This game is very predictable. In a 3-man defense, right? If let's say I don't have my best defender in the center, it's just the question of this guy having very good anticipation and positioning, right? So, and someone is playing on cover, so he needs to know where to stand. Right, he's looking at his positioning quite good. This is good, man. I think it's a good tactic. It's a good tactic. Can we speed things up because a lot of goals coming? So look, again, go bang. Okay, good pressing, following. Nice. Okay, not every Tom Dick. Okay, that was I'm sorry, that's a rocket from like the other side of the solar system. That guy scored a brilliant. This guy, man. Okay, let's go. Wow, did he score this? Yeah, nobody came in on him. Okay, your tactic also needs this. Opposition instructions. You need to hard tackle all these guys. Yeah, you need to do this in your tactic. You need to actually put a pressure on the DMs, these DMs. So what happens, you have players close by. This Mazala has already left the area, right? So when the opposition have the ball, this Mazala and your AP also get involved in putting pressure on their center mids, because you cannot allow the center. Sometimes you get these long shots happening, and usually the long shots come from who? Those center mids, right? So that's how I always have them under OIs. Good defending. Yeah, you're always gonna have problems. Like, I mean, I'm not saying it's a perfect tactic. I do think that you're vulnerable on the flanks. Yeah. Yeah, you consider 2 cheap goals. And the players that are performing the best are the 2 guys on the left and the right. Top crosses. I don't know how it will help. Because right at the moment, right? Yeah, you see, your weakness is all the flanks. Even this is set piece, no? Okay, this is set piece. Set piece, throw in, right? You see your defending set piece, throw in. Defender. This guy. Yeah, you gotta change you gotta make sure that you're always on top of this as well. So I will always set this guy to mark tall. Yeah, the defensive set throw in as well. What problem? Stop crosses might help. Yeah, I would try it. Yeah, the DM. Halfback, or you try the halfback, because I noticed that we can see a lot of goals after the halfback, right? So I would still try the halfback first. For request a meeting to discuss manager's future. A damn meeting. We just got fired. Yeah. We're not gonna be this job for very long, man. We came to Atletico Madrid. I should have come in here. Okay, I know what. I become unsackable. We can't be sacked. Ha ha. That's why we're doing this. We're doing these teams, right? We got an editor on, man. Cannot be sacked anymore. Shut up. We're not gonna be sacked. We're just testing tactics out here, man. We're using a team. Be honored that we're using Atletico Madrid to test tactics out with. You have one for Road to Legends on Thursday. What? You have that? We'll try it out. You've been doing quite well in draft matches, right, Simji? Not bad. Does anybody play with a 4-4-2 in draft? I just went what? What the hell? I became unsackable. Now the bot cannot sack me. Ha! You will laugh. We're testing tactics. We're allowed that luxury. Okay, team selection, next tactic. Okay, let's go. Okay, wait, hold on. I know that was my dinosaur tactic. Okay, 4, 2, 3, 1. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, I first check all this. Okay. I'm not sure about that. I see how this can work. This is okay. And there's a fair bit of hoof the ball. Press shot goal distribution. Pass into space. Okay. We just keep these players as it is. We don't change too much. Yeah. 4-2-4 is a common one. Okay. Are they doing the 4-2-4s are doing well? I would suspect a 4-4-2 is going to do quite well. Yeah. That's my personal opinion. If the only thing is I haven't used my own 4-4-2, right? Because I designed it for draft mode as well. Nice. In the area. Simple as. Okay, not bad. Looking quite good, the transitions. I mean, I don't see too much wrong with this tactic, right? Inverted winger, yeah, the guy comes inside. The only thing is this, right? This guy, he's been told to stay narrow. This guy stay wider. It's not going to work, no? Just remove this instruction. You want him to stay wide, then what I would do is turn this guy into a winger on attack. And then play a player here who's got a left foot, okay? That's how you do it, okay? You're never ever going to get the guy because it's always going to be on the shoulder of this player. So if you want a role that is going to stay wider, pick a role that is going to lock in, stay wider. That PI doesn't, because the inverted winger is hard-coded to be inverted. So he's going to come very close. Look at how close he is to this guy. You want him to be further away, right? Then play him. See, he became inverted even before the PI, the change came in, right? So if you want him to go wide, play him as a winger, right? So the wingers will naturally stay wide. And he's always on the outside. Now you look at where he is. Now he's on the outside all the way. So if you play somebody like this, if you want this guy pinging balls into the middle, then you put a winger and then you the guy has got a strong left foot. Then he will play with his left foot in. So he doesn't do that whole funky, that turn just to get inverted. And then he's more dangerous. In fact, he's even more dangerous in that. It's even better to play a winger with a strong left foot on the right flank now. You see how wide he is now? So this is because the ball is here, so he's naturally very wide. So you got to get the width from him, and then you get the goal creation as well. So I would change into a winger straight away. Other than that, I don't think there's too much. I mean, this is a pretty safe tactic. I think it was designed in that way. So I'm not going to change it too much. First thing I want to check is, do you have tackle harder but anything get stuck in? I knew it. No. Why does the whole world want to get stuck in? Only get stuck in. Okay? Don't just go there and break people's legs. Why are you so violent? Why is this world so violent? Don't we have enough violence in this world? Make peace, love, not war. Come on. Stay wider. Okay, you want this guy to stay wider? Okay, I guess you can. You want him to be a problem for defenders? Yeah, go one type. Sit narrower? No. You want him to sit narrow because he tucks inside when you're defending. He's not the first guy out to defend against threats down the flank. Okay. That might be actually your intention, so I'm going to leave it. Okay, I'm going to leave that. If that was your intention, that means you're inviting crosses, no? To some extent with that right back's instructions. Yeah. So don't. If that was your intention, I'll leave it. Yeah. If you want him to go out to do the crosses, then you remove the instruction and you remove that. Yeah. People all love Simeone, correct? Exactly. It's like I have to put the get stuck in. I remove it. I don't need to. You just selectively choose who you want to tackle hard. That's it. Choose. Don't go the whole team because your whole team not guaranteed, to be able to tackle harder. So this is quite okay. So we just made a few changes to your tactic, and I see you get width, you get natural. You see, this guy is attacking. This guy is gonna naturally come inside. So he's gonna come in here. This guy's gonna create chances for you. Put them there. This guy's gonna sit narrow. Says, "I've got no ambition in life. Don't expect me to go up the pitch." Okay, fine. We'll just stay here. This guy's simple tactic. No problems. Nice. Keep it simple. Right. So we just made a few changes to your tactic. See, look, they're so violent. They even without the instruction, we took it off. They still want to go and break people's legs. See what I mean? They don't have to. Yeah. Lovers, come on, guys. Everybody's got. I think all of you go to bed dreaming you're Simeone. I think that's the problem with Fabinho as well, right? Fabinho probably had the same dream. That's why he should have been sent off in that game against Brighton. Honestly, I was watching the game. I was like looking at Liverpool play and I went like, Fabinho is lucky he's still on the pitch, man. I don't get how the referee... I have no idea why the referee didn't ask him to walk. Too much. Okay, load. Next tactic. I think this is very... Oh, we already done this tactic. Okay, done. Okay, so now we can look at The community, hold on, we got some more. Loba Saud Al Rashid. Wow, okay, we got this one. This is the only one, right? Okay, so we download this one before we go to the community. All right, ding, 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 ding. Not that you guys are not the community, but everyone's the community, right? Okay, come on. Loba Saud, there we go. Wrong. Right? Suddenly I feel a bit lost within my own folders. Okay, done. Okay, done. Ooh, long time no see. Asymmetric. Okay, let's go. Alright, we got tomorrow the next game. Okay, asymmetric tactics can be quite fun. It's, you know, the 5-channel attacking pattern that I did last year. It works this year. I haven't done it. I don't remember the 4-1-4-1 that I made last year. Right? The one that Palemo used. You can still use it. I mean, the shape, the thing is, asymmetric tactics are pretty solid. So you're playing against a 4-3-3, right? Now, my rule, the thing is that we have not set any OIs. And my suggestion is whenever you play a 4-3-3, just type mark this guy. Yeah, all right, let's go. Let's go. Okay, first check. First thing I have to check. Just in case. Okay, I was so excited. I thought you had no PI. So I was working my way down. So, oh, this guy's good. No PI. Okay, maybe one. Okay, maybe one. I pressed on this guy. Went, take more risk. Okay, I get it. Take more risk. From position, stay wider, mark title. Okay. All right. Why don't you play white playmaker? Okay, you got him here. You can always put a white playmaker here. And another one here and another one here. There's nothing wrong with 4 playmakers. You can have one here and one here. Okay. I know somebody who did that. No, I saw the tactic. White playmaker. It's quite fun. Pass it short. Okay, mark title. Okay, fine. Pass it short, get further, mark title. Okay. All right. Okay. I get the logic behind this. I mean, I understand why. Because you don't want him to go dribbling when he can pass the ball to these 2 players. Okay. Dribble more, take free risks. Okay, fine. Overall, floater crosses. You only got top players in the team. Only do this if you got really all your players are above their like all 6'2" kind of players, right? I'm just taking that one off. Just because I don't have that luxury. Okay, I don't have tall players in my team. Doesn't familiarity affect tactic test? Of course not. If your tactic is good, tactic is good. All this familiarity, Mickey Mouse shit, affects other people, not me. I don't believe in all this tactical familiarity. Yeah, tactical familiarity affects tactics to a certain extent, but not so much that your tactic doesn't work. That's nonsense. You have the players if you have the players for it, it will work. Yeah, but it does help to have complete tactical familiarity. Of course, it does. But we're looking for patterns here. We're looking to see how your players move with the ball, and that should be very clear from the moment you play the game. This is it. I like this. See where your white playmaker is sitting? Right, this is very nice because of your roles, right? The guy dropped in. The problem with this kind of a setup is you got channel attacks already. This guy can attack the channel. This guy can play the pass. This guy can play the pass. He can play the pass to attack these 4 channels already. You got 4 channel attack going. Only problem right now is depends on this role. Yeah, you did it. This is a channel attack. So you've initiated your attack through the channel. See that? I could predict it, right? This is why I said this was not bad. It's the moment I saw that movement, right? You know exactly what to look for. If I saw what you had, therefore it is a role. It's perfect. It's a very nice design tactic. I like this tactic a lot. Yeah. Because asymmetric tactics have a lot of there's a lot in this asymmetric. Okay. So we have the player who played the pass was this guy, Rodrigo de Paul. So the next time because this guy is actually further up the pitch, right? What I would recommend is for you to have 2 players here who've got very good passing vision. You don't want to play a player here who has got like while this guy can play the passes, this guy's going to be high up the pitch. When he wins the ball high up the pitch, he's already got options to attack. Right? These guys are attacking the line already. Right? So what you want is a player here also he has the eye for the pass. That's how we created the first goal. Because these 2 guys are going to be quite high up the pitch, right? So you need to put a lot of pressure on them. Okay, so you got a mid block. I hit this. Okay. Trap, okay, you can play this tactic, can play trap outside because you got the players that can do the trap for you. You got enough players to do the trap and their duties are compatible with the trap. Okay, Regulion. DLP, ball winning midfielder. Okay, I would change this role though. You only got this guy attacking one line, the other guy attacking one line. Maybe a white playmaker on attack. So I get this guy attacking the line. I know you got white midfielder. Another one that you could choose. Ooh, okay. Another one that you could choose is probably. Yeah, seriously, not even I don't like the fact that it's so easy for them to come down. See, you got two right in the middle, and they're not defending very well. The attacking transition was nice, but the defensive transition isn't. See, it's so easy for the opposition to get around your backside. Alright, so remove this. Don't use this. Okay. I'll come inside here straight away. Go to up. Keep them on the flanks, man. Don't let them use these guys. So we'll come in here. Left. Right, and then you go to these two, these three in fact. Tackle them hard. This guy, tight mark him all the time. Okay. Then this player, don't ever let him inside. Right? So show him right and show him left. I mean, of course, if the player has too good feet, then you can't do anything about it. Right. So remove the trap. Use wise instead. Okay. Alright, so far so good. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna change this role. So white playmaker on attack. Mark title. Okay, can work. Okay. Since you got so much, he's working with this guy, right? So I want to try a white playmaker on attack. I think a white playmaker is quite fun. Familiarity won't make a bad tactic good for a good tactic bad. Yeah, exactly. Familiarity will never make a bad tactic good. But familiarity will only make a good tactic better. That's it. Yeah. So this is okay. I think I would just change this role to white playmaker. I know some people are going to go, why got so many playmakers? A lot of people go, this guy doesn't need to be a DLF, no? DLF on attack. He still holds out the ball, right? Or if you want pressing forward, right? You can put a pressing forward here as well. You stay in the defense, right? Okay. Pressing forward support, right? He'll drop this way. He'll drop this way. Okay. So you can go, I will probably DLF and attack. Now white playmaker, white playmaker, white playmaker, DLP. This guy going this way. No, this one I'm damn tempted to do this, man. Inverted wingback on support. This guy coming inside here. Alright, now you got this guy. But this guy is not going to give you width. He's sitting narrower, so this guy comes in. You can't use a white playmaker. I just use fullback. Yeah, you can't use inverted wingback because this guy's gonna sit narrow. So your inverted wingback creates traffic, and you lose total width in your tactic. But you don't have width in this tactic, so I'm using this role to actually drift this way too. Then Shadow Striker can attack. I mean, the first transition was okay, but yeah, we just have to make small tweaks. Okay. So the trap inside is not your friend, man. It's your biggest enemy in the whole game. Yeah. Alright, now Griezmann. We've got no other players. Yeah. This team has got no more players that can play in this position already. And Koke is tired. DLP. Another role that you could look at is actually, yeah, DLP is support. It's okay, yeah. And Philip, Korea. He's got nobody to play the ball to. This one was... this guy is cannot... this role is a bit difficult. Do you get DLF a support drop? I'm looking at this role. We need this role to do something. Bring on support. Okay. Yeah, I think we need this guy to get up. Roam from position, take more risk, no need. Mark that it is okay. Okay, now we get this guy. Now he's got a friend. At least he's got some support. Okay, pressing for support. Okay, done. He'll drop. I mean, you might get somebody coming. I mean, this, I don't know. I'm suspecting this is a very safe tactic from you, right? You don't want to take too many risks with your tactic. Okay, I mean, this is before our change, huh? Right? So earlier we had this, right? We had, what do you call it? The DLF on attack, right? Okay, so we had this DLF on attack here. Yeah, we had this DLF on attack. That's why he scored this goal. Because there's somebody in the area for him to pass to. So he got that goal. So it still works. It's DL because you need this guy getting into the box. Otherwise, you only have one goal scorer. See, Cunha, the shadow striker, he comes into the box because he's on attack duty. Because I'm thinking this role could be a pressing for and support, but when he drops deep, then the shadow striker is going to be in the goal, right? I mean, in the goal scoring area. So I will go like, right now I'm toying with that. The DLF on support, definitely not the right role. Oh no. Okay. Now we just change it like this. But when you're halftime, right? 86 minute, you better substitute these two roles. These two roles have to be changed. This white playmaker can still play, but I would probably play winger on support here. Yeah. This role, play him as a winger on support to be a bit safe, right? Axel Witsel come in here. I don't know if he's decent enough to play right now. And Rodrigo, we can't make any more changes. Yeah, I probably will go winger on support here. White playmaker, sit narrow. Fullback also not helping you much. White playmaker is a bad idea. Yeah. White midfielder is also not a very good idea. You want winger on support so you get some width. So at least you stretch the team and you make some space for yourself. Yeah. Yeah, you will control the game. You will control the game. But this would probably be winger. Better. Go winger on support so you get some width. Right. Here, definitely not this role. You go DLF on attack is better. It's still better. You need somebody in the area, in case the shadow striker comes, because you don't really get a lot of players attacking, right? You're controlling the game, but you're not really creating too many goal scoring opportunities. So you're going to be moving them around to create goal scoring opportunities, right? You don't another one that doesn't need this, and you don't need this. And this is one of those funky tactics. You don't need too many things. You just need OIs. The OI, you can do stop cross. That's it. Yeah, you just keep it simple. You don't need, there's no need for anything else with this tactic, man. Keep it simple. It can work. Yeah, it can work. Okay, Loba done. Okay, let's go to the, yep, okay. So now we go to our requests. Let's see how many we got, because we have exactly half an hour before I have to call this. We're gonna have to do it very quick. Huh? Yeah, we know 18, right? We can't do all this. Yeah, this is not today. Okay. Alright. Oh, it's a lot, man. Okay, so we're gonna see. Today is what day is it today? Today is the 1st, so it's not a lot. Yeah, there's only a few. There's still a lot. Daljit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No FM files, please, and no double files. Okay. Everybody's got one file. We'll see later. Okay. All right. Download. Okay. Try and get as many done as we'll do this fast. So now no more 45 minutes. We don't see the half. I might randomly pick one of your tactics and we'll play for the whole 45 minutes. Okay. Where's public? Is this the one? This is last week, Dodo Bird. Okay. Alright, where is it? Where the hell is the public one gone? We did it last week. Where is it going? Why does it? I'm now, either I'm getting too old for this shenanigans. Close this. And download. It shouldn't take so long because my network connection is pretty good. This is Discord 11. This is 7:04 p.m. Date modified. Come on, indulge it. Yeah, it's not coming in for some strange reason. Team instructions. Last week. This is last week, 25th. This is last month. Long time ago. Okay, look. Something is not being a friend of mine. Methane 23. Okay. It looks like organized multiple files dismiss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Download. This has attempted to download. Allow continue blocking automatic. No. Down. I no wonder. Okay. Windows protecting me too much. Bloody hell. That's my own bad. Extract. Hey, no. Why extract that? Extract files. Aduh, I gotta clean the whole thing later. Stupid, it's just wasting my time, no? Stupid. Windows. I don't know, since when does Windows want to protect me so much? I never asked for that Mickey Mouse shit. I was thinking, yeah, there we go. Yeah, all these are the new tactics, right? That we got. Okay. All right, we got double. If we got two, I'm only picking one. So too bad for you. I just randomly pick one. 4-4-2 possession. Well, F9 pre-F, Shadow Striker, AAP. This looks like one of, yeah, this works. Okay, I used the same tactic last year. It should still work this year. Pressing forward will go this way. F9 will drop this way. Shadow Striker will come beside. This role, right, should actually be an AP. Yeah, it can be an AP, can be AM, can be both. If you have the player for it, you play both, right? So both can work. Right? You can play, but don't play him on an attack duty. Pressing forward will go left, right. This guy's gonna drop. This guy's gonna attack. So this guy actually, you know, because this is a halfback, right? He can drop. You get this dynamic movement from this role. Okay, so you can actually ask him to stay wider and run wide with the ball. So you actually, no. Don't ask him to run wide with the ball. Stay wider is enough. Remove tackle harder. Don't be that guy now. Please don't. Just don't have to tackle harder. All right, they got Volante halfback. Halfback will come down this. I mean, he won't split and make a 3, but this role actually should be a wingback on attack. Whenever you play this kind of tactics, right, you want to launch this guy up the pitch, especially if you're using a halfback. If this guy can be safe, this guy can work up the pitch. I would probably have this guy roaming. This is the reason why I want to play AP. AP will drop into this pocket here. Right, so sometimes it'll drop into this pocket. So you get F9 is dropping, Shadow Strikers will attack the box. This is yeah, you can do this. Actually, you don't need fairly wide. I mean, it's because anyway, they're gonna pass inside. I know some people will say, oh no, they're so close together, you might as well go all the way here. This affects the relative position. It's fine if your players can make the kind of diagonals to find these two, because you're only using it to find these two players. This guy can be you can tell him to get further forward and move into channels. That's what I would recommend for this role, because you want him to push a bit higher. So you can get this wing back up the pitch. Holy guacamole. You don't need to do this. You don't need to do this. You don't need this. And you don't need this. What you need is actually this. Marking tight. You want him to be always on the shoulder of the player that's attacking the flanks. Right? This guy as well. Ding, 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 ding. Just do this. Okay? Don't add anything else. Keep it simple. Alright, here. Yeah, don't dribble more with this guy. Yeah, if you want to dribble more with this guy. That's it. Okay. Here halfback Volante can work. Other combinations I find that work with really well with this is the roaming playmaker also works well here. Or double Volantes also work here. So the double Volantes can work. Halfback is actually quite safe. You can use a DM. Yeah, DM works as well. The underlap is only for one reason, and one reason only is because you are trying to get these guys positioned high up the pitch. Focus play to the middle actually can work. You got a lot of players in the center, right? You can also, a lot of games you can do this. Focus play left and right. What will happen is these guys will come to the side to help you with the focus. In doing so, you open up space for these two strikers, so you can get one ball over the top. Right, so you can use both. Both of them can work. So I would recommend playing on this kind of whisk setting. Try a defense. Actually, you run a defense and pass into space. This tactic is one of the few that I use, the combination of run and defense and bust in the space, because so many in close proximity to the defense. So I get players running, and then that's why I play a playmaker here, so that he can play those kind of passes into that area. So I would recommend something like this. Just small tweaks only. So you can actually do pass into space in this tactic, right? But if you're not sure, you don't want to start like that, then do this instead in most of your games. Counter. Yeah, counter press is a bit dangerous, right? Because you only leave this 4. But remember that this is a locked up role. So you can definitely counter press if you wanted to. I will never play regroup, not in 1,000 years with this tactic, right? So you either start like this or you play like this, right? Okay. Now here, step up more. Yeah, I get why I would probably end up doing the same thing. Now here, the reason why I don't really like this, I mean, I understand why this can work. Stop crosses, not your friend. Because these guys, I mean, you can, okay, I'll just leave stop crosses because one of these guys will come and help you deal with the crosses, right? Okay, so this can work. So let's try and see. We just play one game because I miss this tactic. I really miss this tactic, man. But let's see where those changes work. A long time since I played this tactic, no. I have not played this tactic in ages. Yeah, I created the Brazil box right last year. And I still think the Brazil box works this year. I don't even this Goke, Gimenez, Regulion. We don't have a lot of tall players in the team. Play our defense. A ball playing defender can play one of the top. Only problem is this too. Because when you do play our defense, you're looking to put one over as well. Or at least hitting teams, drawing teams out so you can hit them, right? You're basically trying to encourage them to do go prevent shot goalkeeper distribution. Alright, come on. I forgot to do one other thing. Okay, opposition instructions. This is how I play this. So show right, show left. Where is this other joker? Show left. Okay. Then this entire group, except for these two, trigger press. Okay, so trigger press and then DM type mark. Never allow daylight. You make a mistake, we get on him. Okay, so then this guy's hard tackle. Okay, we're keeping the fullbacks on the flanks. Then we're gonna wrong foot the rest of the players. Okay, so just this group, So one quick. See, I got time, but I don't want to spend all this time on this one tactic. Okay, so let's go. Boom. Okay. Paul. There we go. See the width, and then creating the space for the guy to run inside. Okay, so now we have to be careful of our back. So I'll take this guy, turn into cover. Alright. Right. Focus play left and right? See how fast we move the ball up the pitch. Because we're using the focus play instead of playing it through the middle, especially now when we're playing against a 4-3-3 DM. Because 4-3-3, there's no point. Because you're setting your players all into the same area as your opposition. Why we don't do that? I want to avoid them. And instead, what I'm forcing them to do is playing it down the flanks. Exclusively go down the flanks. Don't use these players. I type mark their Ira Mendy. I don't want them to use him. Right, so every time he gets the ball, they play to the center, we hard tackle them because we got the numbers there, right? Then after that, when we're on attack, we go down the flank. See how we do it? So we go, bam, there's space now. Boom. And we get into the final third. So it's really, really straightforward, no? So I don't see the need to go focus play to the middle, right? Unless, of course, you're playing a 4-2-3-1. Then yes, focus play to the middle all day long. You're playing a 4-4-2, focus play to the middle. But how you focus play to the middle when you got so many players here? 1, 2, 3, 4. They're gonna give you issues. So what we do is we avoid them. Right. So that's the plan. So okay, let's go on key here. I just want to see. We don't have much time, no. So I don't want to spend too much time on one tactic. Yeah. So this is how you could do it. I mean, now is show off time already. Just boom. Okay, let's just go and see the next tactic. Okay. Hopefully we don't lose, because right now we're not watching the game, no. We're old school already. Step up more, old school. This is all old school. Previous shot, we don't need that. Okay, all right. be more expressive, overlap, underlap. Oh, I want to do something else. Run, pass into space. We want to remove this. Okay, let's go for this. Ting. Yeah, now I'm crazy. Now we're just having fun. Okay. I don't know if it's going to work. Right? I haven't seen a single transition. I'm just guessing it might work. You know what? One touch passing, right? So pass into space. I think we have players that are doing that. So we got a goal. I suspect it will work. It will definitely work. So the reason why is because all these roles, right? Running and defenses, running, you got pressing forward, right? So I'm actually telling my players, right, to run at the defense. In doing so, they're going to pull defenders, right? They'll create space for other players. That's why the pass into is very risky, It's extremely risky. But hey, man, fun. I mean, sometimes, I like doing that with these tactics. So it should be fun. We got a penalty. I have no idea how, but yeah, okay. Okay, the only problem with this tactic, right? When you play these kind of systems, these two, the moment 66 minutes comes, just go there, you just take them off, you put somebody else there. And your left backs, right backs are very important. If you don't have a standby left back, this is your standard substitution strategy. That's it. Don't bother looking here. Okay, you bother looking here. This is your wall, right? This wall breaks down, you can see the goal, right? And if your wall is strong, they can't break your wall. You are the one creating goal scoring opportunities, right? So yeah, and then you become even stronger towards the tail end. So they're worn out. The DM is a bad game. So we are isolating the DM as much as we can. We consider a goal. Sheesh. This is nothing. This is just a bad defending. Come on. All right, we conceded another goal. I am not looking at the game, but let's assume it's because of... I have no idea. Oh, this guy. Never mind. We just give them... I would just take this guy off and put Mateus Cunha here. I don't know how we consider a goal, but... Morata must be sexy poacher. It can be a poacher. Yeah, poacher. You can play poacher or pressing. In this setup, I'd rather have a pressing forward. In a 4-3-3, because we want the shadow striker, because in this tactic, right, the shadow striker is a very good golden boy, to score goals with. So these two swap position. He attacks the center. This guy goes left and right. He is a playmaker. He drifts around here looking to unlock space because the volante is coming up this side and the wingback is coming up this side. So he will have enough options to generate good numbers. Okay, so next tactic. Okay, we go. BK Eaton, no time to play. Sorry, What, you two? You and the other tactic? You two went to a party together? Is it? Yeah, let's do a halfback convention, and then you all decided to do a 4-2-2 box. Same setup. Okay, AF can work, DLF support can work, shadow striker can work, PM volante. Okay, I get this. Volante is going to go up. AM is going to drop. Wingback is going to go this way. This guy is going to be protecting. Ball playing defender. Okay. The reason why I went ball playing defender here is there's going to be a lot of chances for the ball to enter this area because AF is going to be very attacking in this zone. So a lot of the balls over the top are going to feature AF. So this is the best player to play them. So if you got a ball playing defender, he's going to do one over the top. Right, so this is the space. And so, low crosses, no, don't do low crosses. Low crosses is not your friend because then you're expecting to see every single goal be the ball that is going down the flanks. What I would say is there's going to be a very strong possibility. A lot of your goals are going to come through the middle, like just now you see, they'll go through right through the center. So this can work. Play our defense, be more expressive. This is a bit more safer than the last one. But it can work, right? These two wingbacks are bombing up the pitch. Ball playing defender plays one over the top. I would just change. This is the only thing I would change, right? I changed something, right? I can't remember what now. Mark specific way. I remember you do this a lot. DL, okay, can work. He'll go there when he needs to defend. Mark specific, the other opposite, right? Okay. These two defenders, no, lucky you didn't do that. I wouldn't advise you to do that. Yeah, take more risks, dribble more, can work. Yeah. Dribble more, okay, can work. I know this can work because I've done it before many times. I've done this a lot, no? Take more risks with strikers and dribble more. Yeah. Insanity has always prevailed. Shoot less off. Yeah, you don't have to do that. Yeah. They're not getting to get that many options to shoot. Okay. All right. I wonder why the central defender has been told to shoot less often. Oh yeah, because it's a PI, right? It's locked up. I always wondered, why this guy is going to shoot less often. Yeah, wing back, cross more often, dribble more. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. You can do the center cross all the time, right? Cross him center. So if you want this guy to cross a lot, trap inside. No, don't do that. Okay, you got a lot of vertical movement in your tactic. Trap inside is not your friend because none of these roles. Okay, the only time I will play trap inside is when I'm playing a 4-3-2-1. That's it. Because I got two DMs that are defending all the way. Right? I got a DM on support, something like that. Then they will come in. We have players to do the damage. Here, you got trap inside. Then you're showing them into this. I mean, I know it could work. If it works for you, great. But I probably hardly ever use trap inside, man. I hardly ever use trap inside. I just use OIs. I find OIs to be so effective in this game. Yeah, so OIs are super effective, man. I don't live without OIs. I never leave the house without an OI ready. Ha ha. Oh, stupid line, idiot. Yeah, I'm a bit of an idiot. Okay, prevent short goalkeeper distribution. Yeah, you can do this. Yeah, there's no. Yeah, these four can go and do damage to teams all day long. Yeah, counter press. Yeah. This is the problem for your tactic, okay? Because this thing is, right, every time you win, because are you playing high? You're playing high and higher. Okay. Okay. It's a good idea to counter press. I would do it as a default in my tactic too, right? It's just that you want to be very comfortable taking this off, right? Whenever you need to, right? So that's it. That's the only piece of advice. I think this is a really good tactic. You guys went to I guarantee you the two of them, they went to the same for the same convention where they had this tactic, though. We are discussing the 4-2-2-2-2. Okay, I also have my 4-2-2-2-2. Now we got the 4-2-4 from HC16. Haha. Holy cow. Okay, I know this tactic, man. IF, it's winger, goal scoring, nice. Ball winning midfielder, box to box, beautiful. I love this tactic. This is nice. Nice. Okay, the only thing I'll say about this tactic, right? The only thing I'll say about this tactic is there's a lot of risk with this tactic, and you're going everything low cross. No, go mix, man. Because see, low cross is go cut back, and your priority is good to go down the line. No, but this tactic has got so much potential for a lot of these roles to create chances over the top. So I no, this winger is going to go down the line. Sometimes he's going to cross from here, right? I've had so many tap-ins in Football Manager 23. Have you seen my Birmingham? The guy runs down the fly. He doesn't go all the way to the byline. He comes here, tap in. Goes here, tap in. He goes to the byline, does a cutback, right? Not tap in. Block. Pass to somebody else. So I find tap-ins to be crazy on the Football Manager 23. So I would just leave it a mix. Okay, now the only thing about this tactic is this, right? Inside forward, fullback attack. It's very attacking, got ball winning midfielder. Okay, I get this. This is a double up. And this, you know what? This is a natural, no? You don't have to do this, right? You don't need that because this is going to be a natural overlap. It's a natural overlap. The fullback will just go wide anyway. Yeah, because the inside forward, what he'll do is he will be wide at this phase of the play. If you want something else, then you can go wing back. You can still do wing back. I know why you did this. Okay. If it works for you, then fine. But I still think you don't need it. Wait, let me think. This is very aggressive, but it can work. Pressing forward, the attack is going to go down the lines. Inside forward will come inside here. Fullback is going to go around. Ball winning midfielder is going to hold his position. This guy comes in. This guy goes here to score. This guy going to drill, go up to here, drill. This guy goes to the width, and this guy can do something from here. Stay wider, mark tighter. Stay wider or remove it. I just remove stay wider. Mark tighter is fine. Mark tighter is fine. I mean, yeah. Okay, your tactic here, this guy might be on... you don't need a covering duty. Yeah, but okay. Roll it out. Roll it out. No lah. brother. Throw it long. Don't be shy. Roll it out. I'm giving this ball, one ball playing defender. Throw it. You don't even need play or defense. Play or defense is this tactic. Sorry. You need play or defense. Play or defense, you draw teams in. These two will drop, right? Twing. But you need got one guy doing the kick. This one. Well, why do you have play or defense and only have one player to play the ball out? Because play out of defense also draws the opponents in, right? And that allows you to do one quick. So if I wanted to play out of defense, I'll probably play a sweeper keeper as well. Okay, sweeper keeper, ball playing defender, they can play one out, right? So you can actually launch. And then here, ball winning midfielder and box to box. Go and get a box to box midfielder who comes deep to get the ball and dictates tempo. Then you have the player of defense. Then you have the ball into the space. Yeah, this is fine. And I would. This is the only thing that was bugging me just now. The player of defense, and you only have this right defense. Yeah, okay. You got players right defense. 1, 2, 3, 4. All these guys got. I think this guy runs. He has dribble more. This guy dribble more, and they will take on defenses. So okay. I guess this can work. He can play on attacking. He can play on positive as well. Yeah, this is fine. This is a good OIs for this tactic is very simple. Keep everybody wide. Fullbacks, opposite fullbacks, show them inside, and then hard tackle. Yeah. If you ever have issues, right, with this tactic, I don't see them. In fact, for me personally, I'll go ball winning midfielder and ball winning midfielder. Ball winning midfielder, defend ball winning. I know it sounds insane, but I will probably do that. But I know this is safer it's a safer configuration. The ball winning midfielder is a bit more extreme, but this is not a bad tactic. I like it. Conte. Okay. 3-1-4. Okay, pressing forward, target forward, attack. Okay, fine. These two are your two going out to attack. Mess coming here, Carrillo coming here, wingback coming here, Regista. No. Not when you have Carrillo. This is the worst role right now for these two. The Regista is not very good at protection. He needs protection. So if this guy is not protecting him, and this guy is because you're half space, he's team will run. So every time they need the ball is to be tackled in midfield, these guys are to come back out of their positions. You're gonna get a very lopsided tactic. Play roaming playmaker on support 10 times better. You want the player to hold his position, deep line playmaker on support. But do not play Regista if you're going to use these two roles. This is, I wouldn't recommend it. Right, deep line playmaker or roaming playmaker is way better. Right, because you've got this configuration, your tactic is basically all about crosses. Right, so these guys are going to get up the pitch and cross the ball. You can even do like a cross. Let me see. You can even do this. Your tactic, work ball into box, not a good friend. You can do hit early cross in a lot of situations. You can hit the early cross. Or if you're playing against a very weak side, you drop this. You can go work ball into box and then you do the low cross because you're going to get up the pitch. This guy's going to bring up the pitch and you can go in. Now here, this role here should also be, what you could do with this role is target forward. He can actually drop the ball onto the target forwards. And you see, the thing is here, because you're working with Carrillo, it's not so bad, right? So again, he can dribble more. But this guy is working with Mazzala. Tell him to dribble less. He can work with the Mazzala 1-2-1-2, get into position and get the ball in. Instead of telling, because Mazzala is very creative. So why do you want him to dribble a lot, right? So tell him to dribble less. So this is the setup for this tactic. Counter, regroup, fine. I get it. Play our defense. Okay. Got that now. DLP, white centre back, ball playing defender, definitely can do this. Low crosses, you don't need all the time. We can leave it a mix, right? So you can start attack. Most of your tactics, right? Mid block, step up more. Stop crosses. Yeah, fine. Yeah, 100%. I'll go with this. Yeah. Okay. Loba. I thought we did Loba. I'm losing myself. I think we did Loba. Did we do Loba? Yeah, we did Loba just now, right? Okay. Yeah, we did Loba earlier. Okay. We're only going to pick one tactic from here. Parma 4-2-3-1. Okay. Okay. This tactic. Okay, let me make sure that Loba. Yeah, okay. Parma. Yeah, these are the ones we downloaded just now. Matthias is on Twitter. Yeah, Matthias is I like Matthias. Matthias is a lot of fun. Yeah, he's a lot of fun. He's got a lot of good insights. A lot of good insights to the game. I mean, I wish that he was still around, but he's doing German content. But he's good. I like him. He's quite honest. Yeah, honesty is something I value in the community a lot, and he's probably the only honest. I mean, I like him. Yeah, I like him. Advance forward, inside forward, wing. Oh, I love your tactic, man. I love this tactic. This tactic is so good. I love this tactic. Okay, you tell you something, right? This tactic, right? You always go and play a player who's got a preferred left foot here. You're going to love this tactic. You know why? Okay, ball winning midfielder wins the ball. He passes it to the guy with the preferred left foot right here. He's going to come in. He's going to put one over the top for these two guys. So you've got a threat. You got goal creation coming from this DLP. You got goal creation coming from this winger as well. Right? So he's going to come inside. Right? It's place one. And then his wing back is going to do a natural overlap. Right? That's one way. You could also play a winger. He's going to stay wide. You see? This guy is going to hug the line. This guy is also gonna be, doing a lot of that stuff. So, you can actually play him as this role can actually be played as a complete wing back on attack. So you give him the latitude to roam, right? So he can go left, he can come inside, he can go out there. That's something. But if you're not comfortable, I know a lot of people are not comfortable with that. Go with a wing back on attack. They got this fine DLP ball winning. You got run wide ball. No. Remove that. No, please don't do no. No. This guy run, lose the ball, DLP is never gonna forgive you. So he's gonna no. Then you laugh. Don't do that. I am very nervous when the people do that. You want to roll and run, so then when you play a Mazala, got stay wide already, right? So if DLP he'll stay wide. Then if you want to play a Mazala, right? I will play a Mazala then. He won't dribble with the ball in wide areas, right? So he will at least be in the wide areas, okay? So that's one option for you, okay? Wing back, CDC. Although DLP Mazala could work, and then you get but there's too much creation going on over here. So I personally will go like ball winning midfielder support. Too many creative fillers here then. Mazala, AP, winger, all for these two. They must feel honored, man. Dribble S, okay, I can. Yeah, I can see what you're doing with this. Keeping the ball, moving it around, underlap left and underlap right, not really necessary, but widest player, I mean, yeah, this guy is going to become the widest player, or this guy is going to become that's why this guy should be a complete wing back on attack, okay? Because if this guy holds out the ball, he can woo into goal, right? Yeah, good. I mean, I can see why this can work. This underlap can work, yeah. Distribute quickly, okay, fine. I get why people do that. I also do that a lot. Stay on feet, okay. All right. First person. Congratulations, you have won the award for being the first player to use stay on feet today. Okay, good. Can work. Yeah, you can also remove it if you don't want to and stop crosses. So that these two guys can help you win the ball back if you need to. Other than that, nothing to change. Maybe here cover. Worst case scenario, right? Yeah. If you need to, right? Because this ball winning midfielder could be out of position, right? So you don't want him to overcommit early because this wing back is quite high up the pitch, right? So you don't want him to commit early and come out. So that's the only time I'll play a cover here because there is a risk that could happen. All right, load. But chances are I'll be looking for transitions to see that all day long. I'll be like, okay, I'm waiting for the transition to happen. Ooh la la. Engash needs players around him, right? That do all the running. Here, nobody. Here, one. Here, nobody. Here, one. So I don't like the Engash in this setup. He's a very static playmaker. I guess easily marked will give you really bad numbers. Change this guy to an AP and S. Right, this guy is much better. And plus, on top, you can do this. Roam, and he can drift around looking for space. Right? So now he's drifting around looking for space. So he moves here, he moves there. You got DLF and Poacher. This guy drops in and this guy stays in the box. A bit not a good idea. So I would turn this guy maybe into an advanced forward or a pressing for an attack. Don't play a Poacher if there's nobody else attacking that space. A Poacher, target man on support or target man on attack where you have a very simple attacking pattern where you drop the ball in the area and Heskey, Michael Owen kind of thing, right? Other than that, it's not very useful. So I'll go DLF on support. Even in this particular case, I'll just go you can go pressing forward I'll just go AF, DLF on support, AP. It's a very simple setup. Wing back going this way, ball winning midfielder helping you to win the ball. Wing back going this way, white centre back. Yeah, why? Yeah, this is fine. Underlap. These guys are going to be high up the pitch as well. Underlap will influence these players. It will, because this guy's going to hold up the ball. These wide centre backs are going to end up in nice positions. And then you can move the ball around and control teams. Very safe tactic. Now, okay. Yeah. I tend to play these kind of tactics very aggressively. Very high up the pitch. But this can work as a mid-block too. Right? You can draw this as a mid-block. Right? I would probably play this as a mid-block. I don't overcommit my players. Yeah. Mid-block is a very strong tactic. So I would play this as a mid-block. With wing back, ball winning midfielder, with centre back, DLF, AP drifts, DLP on support, ball winning midfielder, help you winning the ball, wing back going this way, wing back going this way. In fact, right, this can be a wing back on support. Right? You can even do this, right? It's a bit more safer. Right? You can keep this, you can keep your tactic a bit more safer. But you see, the thing is, whenever I use white centre backs, I'm like, attack, harakiri, go down the flanks. We got these guys protecting. So if you're attacking a lot of teams, what you can do is white centre back on defense, white centre back on defense. Then when you're thinking, this team is too defensive, and I need to break them down. White centre back support, white centre back support. So that's the option you have for this tactic. I like this tactic, it's not bad. Because it's very similar 3-4-1-2. Okay, next tactic. Wendrew FM. Wendrew. Oh no. Yeah, this can work. I know something like this before. It reminds me of Red Pharaoh. This reminds me of Red Pharaoh. I had a similar system before in FM19, if you guys remember. It's called Red Pharaoh, right? Okay, with that in mind, what you do is you play this guy as a winger on support. Okay, this guy, this role should be played. You should not. I don't want you to play this role with a left-footed player. You play this with a right-footed player all the time. Why? You want him putting balls into this area. Because you don't really have anybody else except for the Mazala doing that, right? So this fullback is not coming up the pitch. It's just coming up here and stopping to have coffee. Okay? So what you do is you need this player to drop and then do these balls over the top. And this guy comes round. Yeah. And then target forward. So what this guy can do is not pass it shorter, not take fewer risks. Okay. You want him to do this. Cross from deep to target man. Because by the time this guy gets the ball, he's going to get it from somebody else. So this guy gave me the ball playing defender. So he can sometimes play the ball in this direction. So winger will be here. He'll drop a bit and then he will play the pass into here. So target forward, and then advance forward. This target forward drops this way. The reason why the target forward drops this way, these guys should be on each other. So this guy, ball winning midfielder, should be here. Boy, come back here again. Ball winning midfielder should be here. I said ball. Maybe I'm clicking am I clicking the long thing? Ball winning midfielder should be here. Mazala on attack should be here. Alright. Wing back should be attacking this side. A lot more aggressive. Okay. I know you're gonna leave you're worried about, oh my goodness, how am I gonna defend this area, right? Okay. Alright. You take some chance. Target forward is coming this way. He's gonna drop. Mazala is gonna come into this area. Wing back is gonna come around. Right. And you can also, if you want to, you can play as a wing back on support if you're worried. Ball winning midfielder is always going to try and win the ball high up the pitch. I would probably play this as a wing back on support as well. So I get them going up the pitch. On this side, you don't have to worry. Quite safe. Right, it's quite safe. This side, got Mez coming here. Target forward will come here. Wing back will come there. You are not using player or defense. Okay, if you use player or defense, right, you need like players in this group, right? They can play the ball out. Right, so you have to have a good playmaker here. So if you want to do that, player or defense, I mean, you want to draw teams and you want to hit one, right? So that you can pass the ball out quickly. You can even do a focus play down the left here. Yeah, and this is when I would definitely go wing back on attack here. I know this is a bit more unsafe, but I get Mazala attack here is safer. Then you get this guy going up, then you get a ball winning midfielder trying to win the ball. But this wing back is on his own. When he gets the ball, he has no passing options. So what I'm doing is I'm actually putting us in a position where you can have that. So you can actually, why don't you just go Mazala and support? Yeah, wing back. You do some good build-up play because you're gonna attack from this side, and then you got this. Yeah, this could work. Yeah, this is a bit safer. Yeah, it's a bit safer because remember you got DM on support. It's still gonna move up. I forgot about this guy moving up. Slightly higher tempo. Yeah, normal tempo would be better for you because you need a lot of players to get up the pitch. Counter, regroup, distribute quickly. Okay. Low block. You don't have to be very deep. See, if you do a low block, right? That's why if you play a low block, then how are you getting the ball up the pitch very quickly? This guy's gonna go. This guy's gonna target forwards up here. Winger, yeah. Tell him to cross aim, target forward. Okay. I would not play our defense. If you're playing a low block, why are you playing our defense? You're coming all the way. You're spending the whole match sitting back and defending, no? Yeah. And you're just dropping off. And then you want to hit. You want to hit teams on the break. I'll probably tweak it slightly like this. I would try this out. Yeah. To hit. Okay, I would probably go target for an attack as well. Yeah. So at least you have some options. Say you clear the ball, you'll go this way. And then you tell your keeper to quickly distribute to the flanks. I know he might go here, he might come here. I probably wouldn't play our defense. Yeah. Counter, regroup, distribute quickly. Higher defensive line, low block, okay. And you want the tempo to be very fast. Yeah. Correct. And your passing to be slightly shorter. Okay. This could work. Yeah, something like that. So your tempo is be very fast. You don't want to waste too much time building up play. And that's why I have to remove play out defense for you. Because play out defense is going to actually... Because yours is a counter-attacking tactic. When you play out defense, you're not really helping. Your transitions are too slow. Yeah. Players are just coming, they're dropping even deeper. Play out defense is more, you want to slap somebody on the face when they're doing prevention or goalkeeper distribution. Think of it that way. Yeah. This is slightly different. Yeah, this is how it's set up. So yeah, what should you change with my dinosaur tactic? Yeah, you check out the show by rolling backwards. Okay, because I now have to do the due diligence. Right? Them kids I'm 5 minutes late to pick up my kids. So I hope this helped you guys. I really hope this helped you guys. Now, don't forget, we do this every week. I'm trying to cover as much tactics as I can. The kids' holidays are starting soon, which means I can play with more tactics for longer. When I do, bring your tactics. So it's just that it's school days. School day means I have to pick them up without fail. I have to bring them back. And daddy has to read stories to them. Daddy has to help my children with phonics, as if I can pronounce things properly. But children being at their age is kind of tough, right? And I hope this helped. If you have any questions, you guys, just drop me comments below, or you know how to find me. Most of you already know how to find me. And please take care of yourselves. Once again, phenomenal support. Please have a good Wednesday. I'll see you very, very soon for another round of our Journeyman Save that continues tomorrow on this channel. Meanwhile, there are other shows going on other channels too, so don't forget to check out those as well. Stay safe, guys. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.